What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Oh man, it's a tough one today. I went out of town, obviously for the holidays for a little bit, and a lot of news started to drop about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Former teammate of mine. Anytime my former teammates' names start getting in the headlines, it always gets my attention, And I just kept seeing one particular teammate be talked about, whether it was by the coach, and then he actually went in front of the mic and spoke. And he had some very, very moving comments and words about, the present and the future. And I was just, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I was excited. I was a little sad. I'm kind of all over the place right now. But we're going to talk about that. But other than that, man, I've been all right. How about you, man? You hanging in there? This is a difficult time for you, man.
Well, felt like yesterday was New Year's Eve for me. Celebrated a day too early. Pitt lost.
It was a good game, though. I will say that. It was a good game.
I'm doing all right. All right. Happy to be above ground, breathing. I guess that's what you could say. It's all good. I'm good.
And I like how you
hungover as hell, but
you got a little foreshadowing going on with the shirt too, huh?
What do you think? I had a pet.
Oh, I
got Pitt shorts on too.
Yeah,
Jeez,
man.
Even these Crocs. Actually, I almost lost my Crocs in a beer dye game last night. Got close, man.
I like close. It, man. Held a picket, huh? That's future QB1 now, man.
Just supporting Pitt.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It was kind of cool seeing Pickett in the booth with the headset. I'm like, man, so he already has that gunslinger. I can call it because I'm a coach myself mentality. We've been looking for that as well. We might even get a chance to see that style of offense featured on Monday night. I just thought it was perfect. I was like, man, ooh, I can see it. Future QB1. But we're not going to jump the gun. Because this deserves its due diligence. And I do really want to hit this topic the way we're supposed to hit it. The right way. The respectful way. A thankful and grateful way. And we're going to do it the right way. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let us know where you are tuning in from. Put it in the chat and we will give you a shout out and we will get this thing rolling. Yeah.
All right, I'll start it off. Rod Dollars. Reporting live from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
614, baby.
Let's get it.
Matt.
Ohio, too.
Yeah.
How fit.
What about it?
That's where it all starts.
Oh, man.
Man.
Matt Matezich, 201 Bergenfield, New Jersey. Soon to be Hazlitt, New Jersey.
Okay. Nice.
Dylan Smith. Good morning, boys. Tuning in from the 814 State College, PA.
Let's get it. Shout out
Monday
to State
night
College.
Is going to be emotional, man.
Oh, I wonder why it's going to be emotional. Oh, man. We'll get to that. No rush. We'll get to that.
Brian Knapp. Again, 814. He says the Clearville, PA.
Shout out to the 814. We also got Jacob Malacio tuning in from the 919 North Carolina in the house. And he says, as always, he is on that Mars pack, it appears to be. And that's the way that we like you to be, big fella. You better believe it. Get your research on. All right. We also have, oh, man. Didn't mean to read that one. Here we go. $7 Roethlisberger. But I was thinking he was saying he's from Arkansas. No, he's saying that he wants Aaron Rodgers to be QB1 next year. God, dog, man. Y'all, can my man get at least the weekend, please? Can he get the weekend before we start talking about who his successor will be? Jeez. That's some dignity, right? A little decency. Sheesh. Who will be over here recommending different quarterbacks for next year? Lord. All right, we got Salvador.
You know what I called these type of people earlier on this season.
I remember. Maybe it was a little bit ahead of the curve, though. They were just like, hey, we know what's going to happen.
No, but that week was that was a very unique week. Very much made sense based off my definition. I would agree. Very much made sense. Agree. It was actually the perfect way to put it, I think. I got to pat myself on the back for that one. Because
a little
we were
literally, but
we were literally playing that team.
It was the truth.
You had people in the media and all these fans going off on social media salivating over Aaron Rodgers. It's like, you got to be kidding me.
It was the truth, bro. It was the truth. I'm with you. But we got Salvador. Salvador's tuning in from Bakersfield, California. Oh, that's Peasy hometown. Let's get it. Bakersfield in the building. He says, Happy New Year's, everyone, and hope you guys had a good Christmas. Yes, indeed. Yeah, this is the final show of the 2021 season, or not season, but the 2021 year. This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done a New Year's show before, man. Not with you, at least. This is pretty dope, bro. Yeah. I'm excited about it. It's going to be a good... And, man, what a way to end the year, huh? Whew. We got a doozy. All right. We also got DC LZ. He says the 562, or they say the 562, working today at the LBFD. I think that's the Long Beach Fire Department. I think I remember that right. I'm not sure 100%. But it sounds like something like that. I could be completely wrong. But I do think it's fire department because the FD at the end of it. But he also says Happy New Year, or for the New Year as well. So stay safe while you're working tonight, man. Don't work too hard. Hopefully it's a smooth night for you, man. But stay safe more importantly.
I got a few here. Michael Hawkins Music, Richmond, Virginia. LeBron James.
Bron.
The 618.
I wish Bron gets some help, forever. Bro. God, dog. Bron needs some help, man.
Is it that bad? I haven't watched any NBA this season.
Bron, he's averaging like 26, 27 right now. But, bro, he'll be coming off a 30-point triple dub, and everybody's missing. It's just the nonsense. And then your boy Russ, he can't understand.
What do you think?
Down.
Trade Westbrook for John Wall? Is that the deal?
I don't have to be John Wall. I trade for Ben Simmons right now.
There's no way they would do that.
I know. I just want somebody.
No one was taking on Russell
just somebody
Westbrook.
that won't shoot the ball. Somebody that will understand, just play defense. You can run the offense, but pass. Because Russ is like the opposite. He wants to shoot it every time. He thinks that he's the guy. I don't think he got the memo. He's not the guy right now, bro. He's not the guy.
Rashawn Jones, live from the 732, Neptune, New Jersey.
Bro,
yes,
let's
indeed.
Let's get it. Neptune in the house.
Mr. Pitt Steelers for life, Fort Worth, Texas, 817. Says he's working hard. He's not too thrilled about it either.
Man, well, you know what? We don't like that you're working hard either. So hopefully us not working hard will at least make it easier on you to distract you from having to work hard. You know, it's a group effort today.
And then I'm out over here. If you want to,
if
you have any more, go for it.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. I think I had like a handful more before the chat officially jumped. Here we go. Yeah. All right, we got David Dupree, aka DD Smalls. You know the homie, tuning in from Gainesville, Florida. And then we got Zand, the 804, Richmond, VA in the house. And we cannot forget about Jordan 390. He says cold Calgary in the house. Yes, it is very cold across the border. Stay warm. Stay really warm. And shout out to the weather up here. I felt like it was going to be blistering cold like 3 days ago. Because it was, and then it just like changed again. Yeah, it's nuts, man. I'm definitely enjoying it though. All right. And then Felicia Bellard says, shout out from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Man, we need to draft Connor Hayward. Connor Hayward is obviously Cam Hayward's younger brother. He's a fullback, tight end / H-back. Used to play running back when he first got to Michigan State. I like the kid though, man. He's all right.
I didn't really get to see him too much.
Yeah.
I was really drunk yesterday.
I could imagine, man. You had a lot going on in your life this weekend, bro.
Playing some beer die, had the game on in the back.
Sometimes you just got to do that, man. Sometimes you just got to dive in the head first, bro. Just get lost in the sauce. It happens, bro.
No, that's not why I was drinking. It was just more of... No, okay. I know what you're bringing up. It was more of just hanging out with my brother, friends. Okay.
Fair enough.
When you get the party games going, that's when things get interesting. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you were able to take your mind off of everything there. So that is a positive as well. But unfortunately...
No, trust me, we were talking about that.
Oh, well, sure did. We good. Then let's get it.
We were talking about Ben's press conference.
So, what was said in Ben's press conference? Because I know you got quotes. I know you the guy who has like all the details and the intricacies of comments. So I already got it up there, man. Just talk about what was said in said conference. Because I'm sure... we have a lot of viewers out here. Shout out to all the viewers out there. They didn't hear the comments. You know, they're like, hey, what are you guys hinting
Honestly,
at?
They probably just heard the comments on Twitter or saw the comments on Twitter and didn't actually hear the comments.
Or maybe they didn't even watch
that happens.
it. Yeah, I mean,
that happens.
Yeah. Anything could happen, right?
I actually had to watch it on my way over, listen to it on my way over just to make sure I was catching everything.
Right. So what was said? Man, talk to us, man.
Well,
how'd this thing go?
I think the main thing is I got a few angles on this one. Because I'm not thrilled about how the press conference went.
Well, first off, what did he say?
So the main
Let's get to like what he said first, and then we can break it down.
Yeah, you know? This is have a little fun with. This is the main one. He says all signs point to Monday Night Football being Ben's last regular season home game.
Did Ben say that, or somebody said that about Ben?
No, he said that.
Oh, I thought it was out the horse's mouth.
Yeah, he said all signs point to that.
Oh, not some. All of the signs point. Oh man, all right.
Yeah, it says all signs point. I don't know the exact quotes, but it's saying that on this headline right now.
That does sound pretty accurate. I do think he said all signs. All.
Yeah, that one's on NFL.com. There's another one, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, signs pointing to Monday night being final home game at Heinz Field. So yeah, he said that because he was getting asked about importance of this one as it is. I actually couldn't even hear the questions in the press conference. They were so muffled in the background. But yeah, that's what he said. Now I'll bring this up.
What else did he say? Was there anything else?
Still fighting for Lombardi this year. Mm-hmm. Really focused on this game, finishing out the season strong.
Anything about emotions?
I think at some point.
Yeah. He said he's trying to handle the emotions.
He's
already starting to feel those emotions.
Yeah, he said it might be hard, but honestly, being like the heat of the game, he thinks he'll be able to take care of it.
Man, the emotions are really starting to hit him early, huh?
Talking about giving his career to the city, almost half of his life to the city, the fans, and all that. So
it sounds like a final run. That's what that's the mood. Is that what I don't want to put that in your mouth though. What was your takeaway from it?
It's leaning that way. Yes,
if you had to put a percentage on it,
all signs point to it being that way.
All signs point
to it being that way.
If we're putting a percentage on it, 60%, 70%, or are you saying 90%? What's your thoughts? I'm asking for a friend. I'm just asking
percentages.
For a friend. Yeah. I mean, because he said all signs. I just want to know: do you feel the same way?
Here's why I bring up the different angles on this.
Okay, let's hear.
Because the first one I want to talk about is this. I don't think he's set on retiring.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
Because he's not speaking in definitives. He's saying.
But he said he always doesn't though. That was what he started out.
No, but he's saying signs pointing to, as in. It's not really in his control. Because if it was his decision, he would have said, yeah, this is my last home game. I'm going to retire after the season. It's my decision. He's saying signs pointing to it. And he kind of brought up the organization, this being the last year on his contract. So, I don't know if he's done.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he's playing for another team, though. So this goes...
What?
Huh?
You don't think he's done, but you don't think he'll play for another
team? No, I don't. Okay. He wants to have the Steelers' legacy being on one team for his whole career.
Uh-huh.
So it goes back to what I've talked about prior in some of these podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Steelers want him back. Mm-hmm. That's what it's looking to, and that's what kind of Ben's saying in this press conference. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing.
No. Why is that disappointing, by the way?
Because I've mentioned before, I think the dude should go out on his terms, but... It's looking like.
And from the comments, you twisted his words already.
I didn't twist anything.
You technically did.
No.
You technically did because you've just spent it to now you're putting it where the organization is forcing him out, and he never once said that.
He never said that.
Exactly. So you can't. But that's speculation, though. You putting words in the mouth.
It's an angle.
But you're twisting his words because he didn't say that. He didn't say anything about the organization forcing him out. He said all signs are pointing to it. He says that emotionally it's going to be tough on me because for me, like I can feel that as well. Not once did he say, man, I feel like I'm being forced out. Not once did he say, like, I don't want to retire. I'm not thinking about it. He was like, yeah, some days it's on his mind.
Oh, he's even mentioned that in prior podcasts.
Yeah, so you can't just throw that on. You can't just twist that on the organization. No, that's him saying that. That wasn't Mr. Rooney. That wasn't Kevin Colbert. That wasn't Mike Tomlin. None of them have said any of that. Your boy said that.
No, but that's the other side of it, too. Like, I'm not surprised because this was always a possibility whenever the season started. The dude's 39 years old. You know what I mean? So
you can't put it on the organization. Don't put it on the organization.
Because there might be something to it, though. There might be something to it because he left it very open-ended. All signs pointing to it. This could be this.
Yeah. He started out the press conference saying he doesn't speak in definites. He doesn't speak in guarantees, right? But he could have easily just been like, well, I'm going to take it day by day. Like he said when he was addressed, was that a week, 2 weeks ago when they asked him? And he was like, man, I'm not really thinking I'll address it at the end of the season. He could have easily said that when he was asked in this press conference. That was the first question they asked him. But he decided to go ahead and divulge that information to us, those intimate feelings that he's going through, to let us know that all signs are pointing, not because of that person or that person. He simply said that. So all we can go off is what he said. So this is inspired by him, not anybody else, by him.
The signs pointing to it is that he's got 1 year on his contract, though.
But when he said all signs point, he didn't say all signs point because I got 1 year on my contract. He just said all.
He did bring that up.
But he brought it up, but it wasn't like back to back like that, as if all signs are important because it's the last year of my contract. He didn't say it like that.
I just don't know if he's definitely done or thinks that he's done.
See, I think that he does.
Like
when I watched the video, I got that takeaway. I was like, yo, that looks like a man that understands, like, look, I am no longer what I once was. I no longer want to do it if it's not going to look like this. Did the contract, does it add to it? Absolutely. Does the losing add to it? Absolutely. Does the current roster add to it? Absolutely. And that when you think of like the all signs, I think of like those variables as well. But I do think at the end of the day, that statement from him comes from his heart. That's something that he wanted to get off his chest, because it wasn't like nobody forced him to say that. And he's had ample opportunities to make those exact same statements. And he has not once this season. But now you still got 2 games. It's not even like this the last game. It's the last home game, but it's not the last game. So for him to even bring it up now, it's like, bro, you still got a whole another week after this, potentially more if things bounce our way and we get into the playoffs. So that's why for me, I thought it was, he really wanted to get this off his chest if you bringing it up right now, because you really don't need to.
I think he's just being straight up though too, because I mean that is the matter of fact of this situation.
Yeah.
Now whether it's his decision or if it's the Steelers that don't want to resign him, this very well could be his last home game at Heinz Field. I think he was just being straight up about it. So to have the emotions or to be talking about it in that fashion, I don't know. I think it's just being honest.
Yeah, I like his honesty though.
No, I don't. That's what I'm saying though. I don't.
But I like the honesty. But you was twisting it to make it like it was the organization putting that in his back, and that was never indicated. You did. That was how you spent it though when you first started.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I think he was getting forced out, and that wasn't what the message was. He never hinted to that. No one's ever said anything like that. You just like created that right here.
Well, all I'm saying is it didn't feel like he was like, I want to retire. Like,
you don't think so?
No, I think he was talking more of like outside factors.
He was in peace, like, yo, everything's pointing to it. I would tell you today, but if I tell you today, then it takes away from the surprise. Listen, I think he wants to keep that going, but I do think that he was very clear, like, yo, it's over.
Okay. I mean, if that's your take on it, if that's how it is, like, I'm 100% good with that. I don't want the other side of it where it's like he wants to come back and the Steelers don't want him back. Yeah. Especially if he could give like a team-friendly contract, because I actually think that would help the team. All we got to do next year is draft an offensive line. Maybe draft some pieces on defense. I mean, to be 7-7-1, we actually probably should be. You know, what would it be, 8-7, or what would it be, 9-6?
We could play that, or we could be 5-9. We could do that too.
My point is, I think it could make sense logistically for him to come back next year, because he was in really good shape apparently in the offseason. I do think he's been playing this season injured too. This is no excuse, because if you're out there, you got to play well.
Right.
But like ever since that Raiders and Bengals game, like he didn't look like what he did in that Lions game. Like he looked really spry.
No, I would agree, man. Absolutely, I would agree.
So my point is, if he had an offseason, get back to now. I don't know if he wants to go through that whole process again.
Well, in how many years now are we seeing where he's banged up, and that's becoming the justification for his play at times? We even talked about it a year ago, right? Oh, it's not the arm anymore; it's the knee. Now it's the hip, it's the shoulder. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's it gonna be next year? And then the year after, the year, like, eventually, man, you got to just call it what it is, man. Sometimes guys get old. It happens, man. He is like about to be 40. You know?
I do think there was a little bit of open-endedness to it, but at the same time, with him saying that. There's a good chance, probably more likely than not, this is going to be his last game at Heinz Field. With him saying it like that.
If that is going to be the case, are you okay with that?
Like I said, I'm fine with it. If it's his decision, he wants to be done. Hell yeah, I'm definitely fine with that. Dude's giving a lot to the city.
I like it. So can we get that tribute video then?
I'm still not about it, because I do like.
I'm still not about it.
I still like the other part of what Ben said. At the end of the day, like, not getting a Lombardi, not being in the playoff mix, it makes the season suck. It makes the season feel
in the mix, though.
Yeah, I know, but
yeah,
makes the season feel like a failure. So I do think we're very much focused, or at least that's what Ben said in the press conference. Like, focus on this Browns game.
Yeah,
focus on this. Focus on the next one. Let's get these 2 wins. Let's get in the playoffs.
Hey man, win this week. Get flex next week. I mean, hey, we got a chance, man.
Oh, what would we get flex to? Sunday night?
Yeah, that's what we're saying, potentially.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be
but obviously a lot is going to depend on Sunday's games, and then obviously us taking care of business on Monday to make that game worthwhile. But that the NFL has
Sunday's
indicated
games are actually really big.
They are.
They're really big.
They definitely are.
We could know.
Yeah.
We could know so much going in that Monday night game. Like,
I kind of like it, but how you feel about that? Like when you get the information like that a day ahead.
Yeah, it could either amp you up or it could be a buzzkill.
I'm kind of like 50-50 on that.
Well, Colts are without Wentz.
Yeah, which is huge. And he's definitely going to miss, because they said he wasn't.
He's out.
Yeah, so he's out. He has to miss the at least this one game or whatever, because I know they switched the rules. but he definitely is going to miss this one.
And then we just need the Chiefs to take care of business against the Bengals.
Yeah. But the Bengals obviously are competing to win the division. If they win that game, they can win the division.
Yeah, and it's not like the Chiefs are going to be bowing down, though, because they're
still trying to play for the 1 seed. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a lot that's still on the table. Yeah, without a doubt, man.
One other angle I was thinking, this is just conspiracy things, though.
Uh-oh. I like when you get conspiracy.
Because of the open-endedness to it, maybe he planted this at the right time. Get the team a little motivated. Yeah, get the team a little motivated for that playoff push.
When was it? Wasn't it some earlier in the season where we were talking about, is this the motivation tactic as well? I forgot what it was.
This could be.
Hey, man, we went for the Gipper, bro. Last ride, man. We need something from you guys. Hey, I want to be able to run the ball this last game. All right, guys. If this is my last game of Heinz, I want to be able to run the ball, have play action, and I'm going to go no huddle. But y'all got to protect for me. All right? I need y'all to protect. I need y'all to want to protect. All right? The same way when them little kids be in the stands hollering 7 and they say they still believe in me, I still believe in y'all. So they're going to hit them with, bro, just like that. They're like, yeah, I can see it now. KG, yeah, my cat feel good, coach. Yeah, damn more. I'm going to block them all night, 7. Don't you worry. And then you better believe Chooks over there running my way. Like, that's gonna be the vibe, bro.
Probably should have been the mentality the whole season.
But it don't hit the same though. You know, it's like a Hollywood blockbuster. You gotta wait till it's like the end where all the adversity is built up and you're like, oh my God, is the hero gonna die right here? Is this how we're gonna end it? And he finds a way, you know? Yeah, man. So your boy gonna find a way, man. I'm a little sad though, bro. I wish I had a 7 jersey. I would totally wear it on Monday. You got one?
I got a Reebok one, and I got a Nike one.
I didn't know how you would feel though, like if you didn't have one on out there on Monday, and I did, like, you know.
I was gonna not wear one just to piss people off. I mean, I'm still thinking about it, honestly. I'm thinking about rocking the Dotson. To be honest with you.
Why don't you rock the Mason?
I don't have a Mason. I have the Vic.
Rock the Vic there. Or the duck. I was thinking duck, not Mason. I was thinking duck. Yeah, because you got the duck. That's the one. Rock the duck, bro. I thought about pulling up in the Vic, and I was like, I'm not disrespecting my dog 7 like that. Like, I just can't do it. It's the last ride.
Nah, I could give you one of my jerseys. They're XL.
They're XL? You thought you fit XL?
I think you could.
Yeah. I slimed up a little bit, something. I'd be working out.
I think you bulked up a little more. You were down with COVID.
Bro, I look sick.
Yeah,
I was like about to die,
COVID.
bro.
I think you bulked back up.
It's not cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you one.
I have to look into that, man. A little XL. I just come out there with like might just paint my chest. Because you said face paint not cool.
No.
Chest paint is cool.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I could paint like a 7 with like a big heart on my joint. Would that work?
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Okay. Don't be surprised.
What's the weather going to be like?
Probably going to be cold.
I don't think it's going to be that good. It's been warm, so we'll see. I don't really feel like checking the weather right now.
I don't either. But let's see what the chat has to say, because we do want y'all involved in this conversation as well. I know we got a ton of super, so we're going to get to those as well. But yeah, man, you know, if this is 7's final ride, I guess what I would like to also say is in the chat, put in one of your favorite 7 memories.
Oh, damn.
Let's do that.
We're doing.
Put in your favorite memory of Ben Roethlisberger as a Pittsburgh still throughout his career. Just put it in here. We're gonna make sure we read those off as well. Me and my man Deke as well.
This is what we're doing.
Let's go.
We got 2 games left, man. Come on.
Your favorite Heinz Field memory of Ben. There we go.
No, we can do it. I mean, it'd be fun.
Because we can do it again next week. We do it next week. Hey, what's your favorite road memory as well?
Heinz Field. Yeah, you could say Heinz Field, so because the obvious one's always going to be the Super Bowl.
Right. So your favorite moment of him at Heinz Field. There we go. All right. So that being said, read. We'll start with a couple of these supers as well.
Spencer.
Yeah. Actually,
let me look. One?
I can't tell because half my screen is blocked. I took a picture of him though.
I'll just say Spencer real quick.
Oh, it wasn't actually. So let's go. Oh, you're at Spencer. Let me see where Spencer at then. How far down?
He's got the gold comment.
The gold one. Come on.
He might be the first one, dude.
I definitely got Let's Go You. That's a good picture of him. And try that though.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because you don't even see him on your screen.
Yeah, I don't, but I got this thing up here. Yeah.
I'll see if Let's Go You does my next one then. He says, met you guys at the Lions tailgate. Y'all are awesome. Can't wait for Monday Night Football.
Hey, man. Major love and respect.
Yeah, because I got Let's Go You dub.
Talking about the morning Moats and Deke from KC?
Never mind. Hold on. No, it moved on me. I got Barella 92 now. This one's on you.
Which one is Barella 92? They got?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right, so you're close now. You're close. All right. So first one is from Let's Go UW. He says, "Morning, Moats and Deke from Kansas City. If Watson, talking about Deshaun Watson, is cleared of charges." That's a heck of a start to the sentence. What? If Deshaun Watson is cleared of charges, would he be your number one veteran option for next season?
You see what's going on here, man.
Hey, man, we ain't even. My man can't even get the weekend. Can 7 get the weekend? All right, since y'all don't want to get 7 the weekend, I guess we will have to answer these questions as well. Oh, as much as it pains me to talk about potential replacements for 7 today. Oh,
you're too happy about
that. No, not me, bro. You know not me, man. I would never be not organically happy. How about that? All right. But in terms of Deshaun Watson, I mean, yeah, he's an amazing quarterback, or at least the last time we saw him, he was, right? Now, this would be coming off of a year of no ball for him. But yeah, if the charges and everything got dropped and it made sense, like numbers wise, then absolutely. I mean, because we know he's young, he's athletic, he fits today's NFL with his dual threat ability and stuff like that. And we've seen him be able to lead teams that have had less than perfect or less than ideal rosters, right? We've seen him have a ton of success in terms of taking the Texans to the playoffs, even winning playoff games with them when we knew their roster was nothing special offensively, defensively, and special teams wise. So yes, he could be a very viable candidate if all of the charges and everything were to get, taken care of. And excuse me, your boy would step away gracefully.
Officially retired.
Yeah. Because it's not official. It's not official just yet.
Nothing's official
all
yet.
Signs, but he didn't say.
There's too many ifs. There's too many coulds in his statement.
Right. Until we see it on the website.
Yeah, but let's be real. Yeah, how he came out in the press conference, signs are pointing to that. You see in the headline. So
yeah,
it's just being real though. It's being real about the situation.
Absolutely. Next up, we have Black Lavender. He said,
this one's
Lavender,
on you.
Black and Martyr.
I lost basically everything.
All right, you're good. No worries then. All right, what you do is this then. You find the regular chats when people start talking about the bid moments, and then I'll go through these supers, and then we'll hop back over there.
Works for me.
All right, so we got Black and Martyr. Shout out to Black and Martyr as well, man. We ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Yeah, he says, missed the podcast. Yeah, we missed you too. Went to Miami for a little bit, or excuse me, and he said he went MIA for a little bit. Work, trips, illness got in the way. Hope 7 gets the win on Monday and the team doesn't let him down. # Big Ben. Well, Black and Martyr, first off, definitely glad that you have, showing back up. We appreciate you. We missed you as well. Hope you are fully healthy and, back to 100% by now. And hope you had some fun on your trips. You ain't worked too hard. But yeah, shout out to you though, man. All right. Then Barilla92. Barilla92 says they got the snitch cam on your boy today. He be working in them trucks, man. They got the snitch cam on the boy today. So I'm going to be on delay. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you, 7. I'll be rocking my 7 jersey this week. Shout out to Barilla92. Shout out to that snitch cam too, man. Don't let it hold you down, baby. All right.
New Year's Eve too. Damn.
Yeah. That's kind of messed up. But either way, thank you, 7 as well. And I am seeing that a lot more places now too. I don't know how it started, but bro, I'm seeing it everywhere all of a sudden. Thank you, 7. Thank you. Even bro, the steals. You saw the steals on IG. I won't even be up there like that. I got up there yesterday. I was up because like I said, man, I was getting happy. I was watching the show. I was researching, chilling with wifey, and I was like, you know what? Let me go on IG. That's what I do. I was like, I'm going to IG and surf. I start seeing Ben. Thank you, 7. Thank you, 7. Steelers post. I'm like, bro, Steelers posting stuff. Oh,
what does she think? She doesn't think it's a done deal either?
So
because I remember talking to her about it at the game. She was like, yeah, I don't think anything's a done deal with Ben. You never know. She's
like, kind of how you take it. Like everything points that way, but until he officially says it, she's not believing it, because obviously how many times have reports or people tried to put this report on him? Now, the biggest difference obviously this time compared to the past was him actually coming out and speaking on it. Whereas in the past, not even just this season, even a couple years ago, right? Like he never was a guy to come out and speak on, being disgruntled, wanting to get traded, retirement, or anything like that. So it was always felt more speculation. Whereas this one, it does seem to have a lot more legs to it, solely because he was the one who came out here and did the actual speaking this time. But yeah, she's kind of like you, holding out to the end, like, until it's on the website officially and the picture is there with him signing the press conference. He was like, yeah, I don't believe it. I was like, all right, I respect it. I would say this too, man. During the off seasons when people do retire, it is kind of like weird like when you're in the building, because I happened to be there when Heath retired.
Okay.
And it caught us all by surprise. We're like, oh, Heath, man, what's up, baby? You here in Offseason? What you doing, bro?
Because he had a decent last season, too.
Yeah, he did. And then it was just like, yeah, he just retired. Like, what? What you mean, bro? What? You ain't working out with us today? Oh, no. Yeah, it's weird like that, man. Troy, too, you'd be like, yo, what's going on? It just feels like awkward. Like, you not coming back? Like, ever? You sure?
It happens fast.
Yeah, it's just so cut and dry like that. You're like, dang, next thing you know, they packing their locker up and yeah. It's dawn of a new era. Now, I'm going to be interested for me behind the scenes. Sometimes when certain players leave, their locker gets a grace period.
It's a year. No one goes to that locker.
Yeah. Like I remember when Troy.
But we should retire his number.
Like I remember when Troy went away. Like, hey, we won't just hop in Troy's locker. You know what I mean? It took some time. AB, it's like, man, I came back to the facility afterwards. Like, oh man, all right. You know, okay. Not just yet. Okay. Oh, now they put. Oh, okay. His didn't last as long. But I'm interested to see what 7 though, man, because Seven got prime real estate in the locker room. Like we got different spots we always like to call like the neighborhoods. Like, okay, that's the Cranberry section. That's Wexford over there. Oh, this Bridgeville over here. Oh, y'all over there. Hey, bro, that's like Southside. I ain't going over there, bro. You know what I mean? Like we got different spots. Yeah, but yeah, man, 7, he had like that nice waterfront property over there, man. Then the duplex, the condo, big view. I mean, it was spacious, man. Beautiful condo in the locker room, man.
So we'll be taking up space for a little bit.
Hey, maybe. Man, yeah. But I say, I do not expect anyone to just hop into that right away. If they do, I'm gonna be really upset. Because, yeah, I ain't getting no locker like that. Yeah, I just, pass mine out. But anywho, let me get back to these chats. We got Rashawn Jones. All right, Rashawn Jones says, couldn't miss Big Ben's potential last home game. We'll be driving from Jersey Monday morning and leaving right after the game. Will you guys be there? Dude, I love that. That's diehard, man. I have heard a lot of people, now that these reports are coming out, that they will be at the game. Yeah. I was seeing reports over the weekend as well about, or not over the weekend, but the past couple of days about apparently Ben has reached out to former teammates to come to the game as well. Have you seen those reports as well? I
saw those too. I saw those.
All signs are really like all the signs. Like you even hitting up the old team. All the signs is that way. All of them. Like not some, just all of them. Man, just a week ago you had all the folks in Kansas City. Oh look.
Well, he did say his wife decided to go. Did you hear? He's like, it was my wife. She said, I'm going. That's why. But yeah, I mean, if you said that's the first time that's ever happened.
The whole crew, yeah. And it ain't like we didn't play it on holiday games on the road too. Nicer locations. Better performances by him too in that game. You think about it.
Which one? The Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas versus the Texans. Yeah, it was. It balled out.
Martavis.
Come on, bro. Like what we say.
That Christmas performance was good.
Yeah, bro, but it happens. But in terms of will we be there? Yes, we will be down there. Easiest way is to check us out at the Unibet tent. Obviously, like I said,
we're starting our own tailgate there, basically.
You are funny, bro.
I'm being serious. We're just telling everyone to pop down. At the
we say no. We say it like that because they're just gonna make it like we try to start our own tailgate down there, and that is not what we're trying to do. All right, but the Unibet tent is located right across from the team pro shop. 2 hours before the kickoff, about 6:15. Just meet us down there. That's where I'll be at because, like I said, I do the Steelers pregame interviews and stuff like that. So we'll have Merrill Hodge in there this weekend, man. This weekend on Monday will be Merrill Hodge will be the guest in there that I'll be interviewing for the game. So that'll be dope, man. But yeah, man, pull up. Like Deke said the other day, if you download their little app, you get free beers and stuff like that too. So it's pretty cool, man.
They give you tickets for beer.
Yeah. So you get that, and you get to meet Deke as well, man. So you can't go wrong with that. All right,
you get to meet Moats.
Yeah. Oh man,
former Steeler.
I'm all right, bro. I'm all right. I'm all right. You the man though. All right. So yes, Rashawn, we will be down there, but like I said, the Unibet tent around 6:15. That's where we'll be located, right in front of the team pro shop. All right. Boom. All right. We got Clay Clark just showing a little love, and we appreciate you for that love as well. All right. I'm gonna read 2 more of these supers, then we're gonna pause and get back over there because I just realized there's a ton.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so, though, right? I mean, you know how it goes, bro. This is a big day today. It's a big weekend. It's a big game coming up on Monday. A lot of things transpiring on Monday night. Man, I'm just excited.
Just focused on winning the game.
Me too. Because I would hate. Oh, could you imagine? Whew, thank you, 7. That's the last ride. last time we see you at Heinz, and it's a dud. Oh no. I low-key want to change my prediction now because I'm just like, I cannot have him take a L. Or your lads. No.
I got some good editing skills. We'll do new predictions.
Because like that'd be so bad, bro. Like I can't have you lose. Not on my watch. I'm gonna be doing whatever it takes for you to win on Monday night, man. I do not want you to have your last game at Heinz, potentially last game at Heinz, being an L. Not on my watch. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we can make new predictions at the end if you want.
That's all. You know, I just felt like and this will be how I get in the moment. See, I'm in the moment right now. And I'm thinking I'm happy. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, Still's going to get it. And then I'll be over here Monday, late night, like, why did I change my prediction? Well, I knew it was finna happen. I said it on my mind was a little clear. I knew what the situation was.
You're talking about your Chiefs pick from last week.
You know what I'm saying? I do it every time, bro. You notice every time you hit me up in the heat of the moment. Even Green Bay, think about Green Bay, right?
Did you pick us?
The day of, if you watch the day of video that we did at the tailgate, yes.
Did you?
Yeah, because you look all week when we doing the shows, I'm like, yo, not a chance, like get out of here. The day of, when we first get down there, after I'm gonna warm my thing up.
You were in the tailgate, and then they did actually a little newscast. And you were getting amped up.
He was like, yo, we get it done. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get it done this week. Yep, still go handle it, man. We're gonna outdo him, man. Green Bay and Lambeau. And I'm sitting here watching the vid afterwards because I got sick the following week, and I'm like, bro, why I do that? And I was like, oh, I know why I did it. Because I was juiced up in the moment. You catch me in the moment? Yes, the homework comes out. The biasness is heavy in the moment. On a game day, oh, man, it's tough.
It's
tough, bro. But it's game day. So that's why I need to be putting time on game day. Don't put no mic in front of me, man. Because I ain't liable, bro. I ain't liable. After my interviews, because, you know, the interviews were very professional.
They are. They're really good.
We are very professional there. But afterwards, that's when it gets a little going. All right, so let's get these next two, and then we'll take a little pause on the supers. All right, Juicebox32, he says, spin Dr. Deke. Talk about
the Steelers are pushing them out.
My man Deke.
I still feel like there's a little bit from that press conference.
That boy Deke hit you with the...
I told you, different angles. You have that. You have, okay, this is being used as motivation for these last two games, for a little playoff push. Yeah. So, yeah, there's different ways to look at it.
However we need to word it, right?
But the main thing, I said this, all signs point to it. Yeah. All signs point to it.
And I was a little, I will commend you. I didn't even think you would go that far. So that is a step in the right direction.
He's just being straight up about it. And like I said, I don't think him retiring after the season's that much a surprise. Okay. Like, I don't think much has even changed. Like, we were talking about this potentially being his last home game this whole time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I guess just he came out and spoke on it a little bit. And
just give it a little more clarity.
Going crazy.
It's a little more clarity. That's all. Not crazy. I think people are just more excited because now we know.
Well, that's unfortunate.
No, don't be unfortunate. We want to celebrate them. We don't want to have like the surprise and it was like we can't give you your flowers while you're here. Like I said, we want to give it to him while he's in uniform. When he comes on and does that double point and they put up on the blackboard, thank you, 7. Highlight video. All Browns plays too. That's what it needs to be.
No, I'm good.
Come on, bro.
No tribute video.
Tribute video, all Browns plays, and it says at the end, who's your daddy?
That would be good.
Come on, bro.
That'd be hilarious.
That's all I'm saying, man. Who's your daddy?
Yeah, maybe you could add that.
Yeah, man. That's all. But getting back to Juicebox32's comment, he says, spin Dr. Deke. It's over, Deke. Ben is leaving on his terms, man. He puts it in all capital. He says he just doesn't want to distract the team more by saying yes for sure. Thank you, 7, all caps, exclamation point.
That could be the case.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing people within the organization leave or guys be given access or the ability to leave to prevent distraction. So, you know what? Maybe 7 is trying to, maneuver it a way that won't be too much of a distraction.
That could be a way to put it.
That could definitely be the case, man.
Maybe he's spinning it that way.
Leader.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a leader, bro.
Definitely leader.
Definitely leader, bro.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, man. He's like, you know what? I'm going to go out, but I'm going to do it in a way that's going to, not put too much attention on me, fellas. I like that. All right. And now the last one before we take a quick break, Damon Brown. Damon says, I just want to shout out the folks in the chat. Love the different opinions and the crazy comments. Y'all keep me informed and dying laughing. This podcast is beyond dope. Don't ever change Deke. LOL. I'm with it, man.
Someone said Tuitt was retiring at the beginning of the podcast. Yeah, you got to love the hot takes, the comments.
For a fact, bro. For a fact. I wish we could read off some of these comments. If we would, bro, we'd probably get in trouble because y'all get it in at times. But we definitely appreciate y'all as well. Shout out to you, Damon, as well for that. All right. So since I did want to pause that so we can get back to some of these or to start reading off some of our favorite.
Yeah, I'm not
7 moments.
I'm not too for this, just knowing that we have 2 games left.
But
at the same time, it's always fun to go down memory lane.
And it's the last like Heinz regular season, not postseason, but regular season.
We're talking regular season.
Yeah, so we're talking regular season.
So this one.
How do I?
What's this? What's this song?
Say goodbye.
Knight Rider 16. He says the game where he had a perfect passer rating versus the Panthers Thursday Night Football 2017. This one's funny from Bart Basquiat. Follow up to that comment. He says, Ben against the Panthers is how Deke seats Ben every game. Perfect passer rating every game. John Gotti. This one's a good one.
John Gotti?
This one's got to be.
Shout out to John Gotti, man.
I think this one's got to be in anyone's top 3. Ben's game-winning pass to Mike Wallace against Green Bay. The walk-off, it was like 3 seconds left.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Did you ever see it?
I did not know.
Oh, no, bro, you've had to have seen this. No way.
I probably have. I feel like I have. I but I don't remember off the top of my head, though.
It was in 07 or 08. It was one of the years we went 8-8. We didn't go to the Super Bowl. Let me pull it up. You want to do a live reaction?
Yeah, man. Pull it up. Let me watch. Just make sure the volume is down so we won't get in trouble.
Yeah, I got the volume down.
You know? Because I do like this, man.
Okay, I got to pull it up.
It's so hard.
See the stats right here. He had 500 yards this game.
He was balling.
500 yards. He's the only quarterback with over 500 yards in 3 games.
That's why it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday,
yeah, 3 seconds left. Look, we're at the 20.
Go to work. Go to work, 7. Yay! Oh, that's a dime, too. Who was that on? Was that Woodson? Nah, 2-6.
Nah, it wasn't Woodson.
Nah.
Yeah, it's absolute dime. You got to give credit to Mike Wallace to keep the feet in bounds.
Nah, that was clean, bro.
Catch that.
That was clean.
No shot.
Even the body control, too.
Right here.
And he stays in bounds, too. Sheesh. Bruh.
Absolute dime.
Oh, that was filthy.
Yeah, that's got to be in. I think that's got to be in anyone's top 3, especially if you're talking regular season, because playoffs, you could bring up the Ravens comeback, the AB off the helmet catch on the sideline. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Okay.
No. That was it. That was rookie year, right?
No. This was our Packers Super Bowl. This was like 2010, 2011.
Yeah, you said AB.
AB's rookie year.
Yeah, that's what you said. AB's rookie year.
It was his second year. His rookie year, he didn't play.
We came in 2010 together, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
that's his rookie year.
His rookie year?
Yeah.
That might have been.
Because obviously Pouncey didn't play in that Super Bowl because he got hurt. Legursky got the start.
Year.
Yeah.
That was actually like his
I remember that, though. I remember the helmet catch.
Like, we didn't really know who AB was at that point. Yeah. That was a hell of a catch. Hell of a comeback, too. That's one in the playoffs.
Yeah.
For sure that you'd have to bring up. Yeah, definitely the Packers one in the top 3, though. Let me go through this a little bit more here. Ben and AB cooking. Ah, damn it. It jumped on me. Oh, yeah, here it is. Ben and AB cooking in the second half of the Broncos game 2015.
I remember that one, too.
Yeah, Ben 380, AB 189, and 2 touchdowns.
That's my favorite, like 4:25 kickoff time frame where it was.
I was at that game,
like day and I was too, bro.
I was at that Panthers game too.
That Panthers one was filthy. I went there for that one. That was the 50 burger.
Yeah.
Bro, funny. I was watching that though. Yeah, I definitely was watching it. I was in AZ.
Where are you?
Yeah, that would have been in 18, if I remember correctly. Was that 18? I think that was 18.
It might have been.
Because I want to say one of those games I was at. I went to because I was on IR when I was out there. I went to the bar to watch a couple of the Steelers games. I know for a fact that Tampa game was, though. The Tampa one, that's what I'm thinking about. The Tampa one where you get the stiff arm by Vince. That was the one. Yeah. Because that was earlier in the season. And then by the time, But I remember sitting out there. I was like, yep, I'm going to keep rooting for my team, even though I'm out here in Arizona. Shush, don't tell anybody. Yeah.
Vulgar. He says, rookie Ben dominating the Patriots and making Brady look second rate. Yeah, that's when the Patriots rattled off like 20 wins in a row. We had back-to-back games against the Patriots, Ben's rookie year, and then the Eagles. They were both undefeated in that season up to that point, and then we took them out both games. Yeah, it was dope. That's when we won 15-1. That's what Michael Patrick McCracken says here in the comment. 15-1. That was the rookie year. He went undefeated. I mean, when every game he started, we went 13-0.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I mean, because he was showing like the clutch flashes and stuff, the clutch moments. See, we got this one. We already talked about the Super Bowl. He says Ben's comeback drive against the Cardinals.
Oh yeah, no, I got I don't know which game I like more. The Christmas versus the Ravens with the immaculate extension. Because he was hooping in that one too, man. That comeback drive right at the end, get us right down there.
Oh, yeah.
Clutch, super clutch. And I like it because he was setting everybody too. Eli Rogers was a guy that he was.
I think Grimble had the first touchdown, right?
Yeah, like he like you talk about spreading the ball around, unusual suspects. You still get your L Bell and your ABs though. Like for me, that game and the backstory going into it, obviously with everything that had transpired and stuff like that, man. I like that one. And your boy Weddle, Eric Weddle, you remember him?
Yeah.
The safety. We were pissed because
we were supposed to get him.
I know, and that's what we were pissed because you turned this down to go there. Yeah. And then obviously at the end of it, he was the guy that, AB is doing it on and everything too. That's one of my favorite ones from 7. But also, this is, I think, 14, because Kiesler's here. Bumblebees versus the Colts.
The 6
Andrew, bro.
Oh, back to back.
Yeah, because it was like I love that. Like, because for me, that was like my first introduction to the Bumblebees too, and I was like, "Yo, this is nuts! I didn't know we do it like this in the throwback." Like, yeah. So that game definitely hits. And then selfishly, I like when he carved up the Texans later on as well. I don't think it might.
That was the game.
That was that year. Yeah, that was that year. Because it was like a 3.
That was like 2-3 weeks in a row.
And I remember I was hyped because at that time the Texans had my old quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick, and it was like, oh yeah, not only are we gonna beat y'all, but I'm getting to get my old QB. Like, yeah, it was that vibe. But 7 was hooping. He was balling out the whole time, bro.
Yeah, that stretch. When you say that was 2014.
Yeah, that was 14.
Texans,
it was nuts, bro.
And then Colts.
It was
Ravens.
like back to back.
Yeah, because I think he had 2 or 3 in that Texans game.
Yeah, and he had like back to back of like the 500 or no. Yeah,
he had 500 in that
it was
Colts.
Like 500, and then 5 touchdown, 4. It was either 5-5 or 4-4, something like that too.
It was so. From what I remember, it was 6. It was 6 in the Colts and then 6 in the Ravens.
That's what it was.
It was over 500 Colts. I think he had like 300 something in the Ravens.
Yeah,
maybe it was the back-to-back 6 was like the main thing.
That was filthy though, bro. Filthy. What about you though, man? What's your favorite memory, man?
Dude, I like that Packers one, man. Yeah, you could talk about a ton of these games, like in performances. That Colts one got to be up there. That Packers throw. Underrated one is the Packers comeback against Brent Hundley, I think. What was it, 2017?
I remember that one. Yeah, and Boz the 50+.
Yeah, that's an underrated one. I don't know if that goes in the top
one
3, of my
if the game ended differently, I would put it in there. The Cowboys game.
Oh, the fake spike? Yeah, that's got to be up there.
I just hate that we didn't get to seal it. If we seal it, that changed that moment. Yeah.
It's still iconic. No, it's different with the win.
Yeah.
We did end up salvaging that season though, because I think we were at a low point after that Cowboys game.
That was the year we went on
7 in a row or something like that.
Yeah, because that was the year we had where Jay Ajayi gave us the 2 something on the ground. Philly had went smacked us in the head. Yeah, we went through a little phase right there, but then we got it going.
Yeah, it's a tough one. That Packers one does stick out. I mean, absolute dime, like a walk off like that.
That was nuts, bro.
That's really sick.
Yeah.
That's in the top 3. I mean, we could go through it. Obviously, the back-to-back 6 touchdowns got to be up there because both of those were at Heinz, so we could talk about that.
To say goodbye to yesterday.
Honestly, the Vikings comeback, if he was able to pull that off,
that'd have been filthy too, man.
Seriously. Yeah. I'll stick with that Packers one for now. I'd have to think about that one though.
Thank you, 7, for the memories. And we still got time to create some more. So hopefully he'll create us some more good ones this week. Some positive memories. All right. Now I'll hop back in these supers and try to rattle off some more.
I'll let you know where I'm at. Okay, I'm at Elijah Barnett.
You're Elijah Barnett.
I think some of these two are coming in with their memories.
Actually, you're good. You're good. So stay at Elijah.
Yep.
I mean, I still got a good amount to get to. But what I'm going to try to do is just read through them really quickly so we can get to that part and then we get back on, get caught back up. All right, we got Brian Sharin. Brian Sharin says he's tuning in from the 610 Allentown, PA. I'll be going to the game. I've been to a bunch of memorable games. This will be one of the most memorable. Now, I agree with you on that. It's going to be crazy. I'm just glad that we're going to be in the building, man. Hopefully my man gets the job done, too. Need him to get the job done.
Thanks for you for getting me in the building.
Come on, bro. You think I was going to have you, man? Listen,
I thought you'd leave me out on that one.
I was like, you know what? Let me see. Mom, dad, cousin.
Deke's been to all the games this year, but
Deke don't want to come to this one. Don't worry about it. It's a Monday, too.
Don't matter.
Deke said he don't like going to games on Monday because the quick turnaround for Tuesday morning, so he's just going to stay home. I would never, bro. I would sit home before I have you sit home. I'm just throwing it out there because I know how you feel. That's all I'm saying, bro. All right. Felicia Bellet, though, she says, leave hashtag denial Deke energy. You ain't even big Deke energy the way you denial Deke energy. All right. That's a new one. I like it. Shout out to Felicia.
Did you see I tweeted that out for Dulac's report? I said fake news. The report fake literally news. Says, Ben says... all signs pointing to this being his last game at Heinz Field or whatever. And I said fake news.
Fake news. He didn't say that. He lied. I know it's a video. I ain't see it, though.
For his retirement speech or something. I was like, Ben's a fake fan. Ben's a fake fan of himself.
That's funny. But Felicia, she simply just says for me to leave you alone. So I will try. But I'm not doing anything, Felicia. I'm just talking in facts. That's it.
Nah, no one's got to take it easy on me here. Man. Nah, it's cool. If anyone wants to take shots, it's fine. Man. I don't know. This doesn't feel like the time people are really taking shots.
No. It's more of we're just paying homage. We're paying homage to a great guy, a great career. You know.
I have something for the fake fans. I have something I could go off about. You know what? I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. Maybe I'll do that myself.
Who cares about the fake fans? What about the real fans? You never show love to the real fans. You know that? Think about that. You make all these one-off videos for fake fans. I've never, ever seen you make a one-off video for the real fans, the real Big Ben fans. It's always the haters. It's always the doubters. It's always the fake fans.
There's always the chip on the shoulder.
You know what I mean? When can we get to the point where it's like, hey, shout out to all the real ones that are out there that are showing us love. Shout out to the guys that really believe in 7.
That's no fun.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it is. I like that. I'm a positive guy, man. I'm with it.
I don't think the real fans need any of that positive talk. We don't. We like the chip on the shoulder. We like going after the fake fans.
Okay. Fair enough there.
I think that's what it is.
I ain't know that was the energy.
Yeah.
All right. I'm learning. Okay. Let's go, UW. He says, look, Deke, unless Ben's Twitter people are going to be the line in front of him because they got those efficient blocks, he ain't coming back. Oh, wow. That's a subtle shot. I like it. So for those that don't know.
What's he talking about?
So on Big Ben's Twitter, this year it's changed. But historically, I know even when I was playing,
he was blocking
they block everybody. Yeah. But it wasn't him. It was his team. His team. They got a team but it's not even like you don't even have to at them. They search random. The name. Like, yeah, they're the type that type in Ben Roethlisberger or Big Ben in the search. And if you say anything that is even remotely close to not being happy-go-lucky, they will block people. So people were definitely noticing that. So that's what Let's Go UW is talking about. Unless that group is in front of him this week, they not blocking for 7.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's always like, it's pretty funny.
That's a good little analogy.
It's a shot, but it's funny, though. I like it. You better be careful, Let's Go UW. You'll get blocked for stuff like that. Or at least in the past you would have. I'm serious, bro. I've seen it. I've heard people talk about it.
I saw a bunch of people's blocks getting lifted.
Yeah,
and they were like amazed.
He had turned over a new leaf. This all everybody's like, whoa, and I'm like, hey, so y'all better not don't take his kindness for weakness. All right, Big Ben is an unblocker of twice. You know, he didn't block you the first time. He ain't gonna do it 2 times. All right, you better relax. So yeah, just ask for a friend. You weren't blocked, were you?
No, I don't even think I follow the account. To be honest with you.
Wow, fake fan. Okay, cool. I've been following it.
It's dude. I don't. Stuff just pops up on my feed. Be honest. Yeah. Like I don't even think I follow the Steelers.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad you said that. I promise the same thing happened. Like it's people I don't follow. And I see their stuff. I don't need to
follow people. You know what I mean?
But the stuff shows up, and I'm always like, yo, how did this get here? I don't follow this person. I don't follow anything about this. Like. It's the algorithm.
Because you could just do the Twitter search, like you said. If you want to find news on what's going on or updates, you see enough people that you follow already, like retweeting stuff or liking it. Because that's what it mainly is with Twitter now. Yeah. It's just people that like stuff, people that retweet stuff that you follow, or even you don't follow. Sometimes Twitter just throws a whole algorithm at you anyway. It's like, oh,
we think you like this.
Exactly. So. If Big Ben's Twitter account or the Steelers Twitter account or things that I need to see comes out on Twitter, I'm gonna find it. Doesn't matter if I follow it or not. So I never really make it a point to follow accounts like that much.
No doubt. No Dizzy, no doubt. All right, let me keep trying to get through these supers real quick. All right, we got Grant Patterson. He says, if Ben is done, we do run it one season with Mason/Haskins and address our holes in the draft. And if it is bad, we draft a new guy, or is Kenny Pickett our guy right now?
Damn, I don't even want I mean, I don't even want to talk about it like that because someone brought up Deshaun Watson. It's like, I'll talk about it in the offseason. Yeah. But because I think someone brought it up actually whenever I was Twitch streaming yesterday. The thought of like Haskins. I'd be fine giving Haskins a shot.
Okay.
I'd be fine giving Haskins a shot, depending on what happens in free agency and whatnot. Because if we're on the outside looking in, we don't like pick up anyone new, whether draft, free agency, or whatnot. Give Haskins a chance.
Yeah. For me, we'll obviously deep dive into like which quarterbacks we want to get opportunities and stuff like that, drafts versus in-house versus free agency. But the one thing that I do agree 100%, and this regardless of who we have at quarterback, I do think we have to get that O-line addressed early in the draft as well.
Free agency.
Yeah, draft, free agency. I do think you got to be a lot more aggressive this go around, regardless of who we put back there. Because right now, this just is not going to be able to cut it again with the line playing like how it is.
Yeah.
All right. Damon Brown says, Moats, I'm going to need you to keep an eye on Deke once Ben makes it official. Stay by his side. Don't let him drink too much and take his keys, LOL. Yes.
I'm showing up with like a Hennessy bottle.
Hey, man.
Out of it. No, I'll be fine. I will be fine. I will be 100% fine.
We smelled it like 3 days ago. Like, bros, I'm here, man. I still love him. I don't think it's going to end like this. He's coming back. Leave a light on for him. I'm like, all right, dog. I got you, man. I got you. We're going to make sure Deke is all right, though. We're going to make sure he's all right.
We're going to have one of those topics. If he does retire, and like we do have Mason or Haskins as our QB next year, it's a topic midway through the season.
I know.
Should Ben come back?
I know.
I'll be leading the charge.
I know. I wouldn't expect anything less. We'll have to trade for him. Don't worry. All right. Man. All right, No Limit says Ramon Foster said Big Ben told him to come to his last game. Now, for those that, everybody should know who Ramon is, but Ramon was the left guard for Ben for 10, 11 years. I think, because Ramon came here in 9, if I'm correct, because Ramon is a year ahead of me. So yeah, since 2009, Ramon had been blocking 4-7. So obviously they are very, very close. And Ramon's that dude. That's the big homie right there. Big love for him, man. But yeah, if he invite Ramon to the game, and Ramon coming all the way from Tennessee. Yeah, all signs are definitely pointing. All right, Juicebox32. He says, we are running with Mason next year and drafting our holes. We draft O-line, D-line, cornerback, and inside linebacker. And the team gets a for sure answer that Mason is not it. Man, that's a lot of pieces we're going to be needing to draft, though. Whew. All right. I hope it work out, though. But Mason, yeah. We're gonna get to that, though. We'll get to that. Maybe not today. We'll
a lot of room to talk about Mason, Haskins, that type of situation. Like I said, we still got 2 more games left.
We got time.
We still got 2 more games left.
We got
hopefully more than that.
Yeah, we got time. All right. Felicia Bellard, she spins the block again on us and says, Love TKO by Teddy Pendergrass. It's Deke's Ben's farewell song. I think I
never
better let him go. Doom. Looks like another Ben TKO. Boom. Yeah, baby.
Dude, this is your Super Bowl right now.
I'm sorry. I'm not. It's not. You just catch me at a good time. Like I said, man, I've been traveling, has, some home stuff we dealing with. It's fun. It's cool. But this is like the escape, and it's always fun to just, be able to come up here with the crew, man. We bonded over something that we love to talk about anyways, because you love to talk about Seven anyways. You always speak about him in a high regard, and we like to give him his flowers as well, because we're just like you. We're Big Ben supporters. So we're just giving him his flowers, his due diligence, all right? Might be a whole 3-hour show of just Ben talk today. All right, though. Elijah Barnett.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, there we go then. Let's roll.
Top 7 pass yards, 400 touchdown club, most 500-yard games in the regular season. Only quarterback back-to-back 6 touchdown games, more comebacks than Tom. 2 out of 3 chips. Is Ben top 5 all time?
He's in the conversation. Obviously people will dictate and critique it a lot more, but I do think he's worth the conversation. Having it. You talk about quarterbacks with multiple Super Bowl championships. He's in a small fraternity of that.
Man, could have been 3. Yeah. That would have been even smaller.
Hey, still a chance though, right? Still got this year. Still a chance.
Yeah. That's right.
But that's an elite fraternity, though. When you talk about winning multiple Super Bowl championships, you talk about his career wins with one franchise. Outside of Tom Brady, no other guy has done that to that extent, right? Ben, his accolades in terms of yardage and statistical values, I mean, they speak for themselves, and he will be in a ton of those conversations, especially when it's done. And even 20 years from now, he'll be in those conversations. The biggest knock that people will have is just the individual accolades, the MVPs, the Offensive Player of the Years, and the Super Bowl MVPs. That's the only significant knocks that people are going to have on him when they're comparing him to other elite quarterbacks that are in that conversation. But if that's the only knock, I mean, dude, think about it. I mean, that's a very, very small group that he's in when you're talking about all the time and stuff like that.
If anything, I just think that goes to show how underrated he's been throughout his career.
Well, what did he say, spin doctor? I knew he was going to spin it some way.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
I don't think he ever got enough credit.
No one has ever had more adversity than your boy Ben. No one has ever had the chips stacked up against them more than Ben. I'm with it, bro. I got you, Ben. Yeah, man. Zero talent around him every year, too. Man.
I remember them.
Man.
I remember them leaving him out of some of these top 5 QB discussions at certain points throughout his career. I just always thought it was disrespectful.
Fake fans, fake media.
Fake media for sure.
Fake
Absolutely.
Media. But now we got real media now, though, so we're good.
Just us, really.
That's all that matters then. That's what I was talking about. I'm talking about who else you thought I was talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, all right then. No, and don't show nobody else out either.
I guess we'll give Schefter his props for having some real media.
We like Shefty.
Outside of him, it's us and him.
It's pretty. And Woj. When we talk
Woj.
That's about it.
Sure.
Small circle. Yeah.
Although I think I even criticized Schefter's report about something a couple weeks ago.
Because it was something about Ben.
Yeah. Probably. It was something negative on the Steelers or Ben. I said fake news. Yeah.
He might have been the one to put the report out about it being.
I think it was. I think that's what I said. I said fake news. Yeah.
Because I was like, he only gets this from like high end source. Yeah, you're right. That was him. All right, let's keep it going.
Dylan Goodson. If any of these young guys don't rally up for Ben's last home game, you think they get rid of them? Based on lack of heart and pride in the Steeler way.
I do think that there will be some pretty significant changes regardless. But yeah, if they don't step it up these last 2 weeks to at least show the team that they are worth the investment of another season, then yeah, we could even see even more of those changes. Because in the NFL, you don't get a lot of opportunities to have bad seasons and don't have big changes, big overhauls, blowing rosters up. We've never had these conversations in Pittsburgh recently until they started losing. They started not being perennial
and this has
playoff
been in a
contenders.
Different fashion too.
Yeah. Like it's been times where we've lost playoff games, but we still felt like, man, a break just went the wrong way and stuff like that. Whereas right now, we look outmatched at times. We look like personnel-wise, we don't have what it takes at times, whether that's guys old, whether that's young guys not stepping up, guys just playing bad, injuries, etc. But you don't get a ton of years to look like what this team looks like right now and expect everything to stay as is. That's the misconception with like winning franchises, which Pittsburgh has been historically, versus franchises that have not won a lot. When I was in Buffalo, we weren't winning a lot. I can tell you firsthand, you change a lot. Arizona, when I was up, they weren't winning a lot. You change. Like, that's the norm. So for them, if they don't want mass changes, you want to keep your job, you like wearing that black and gold, you like the fan base, you better pick that play up. Better pick the play up. But I had missed one in between. I'll get him real quick so you can stay on schedule. Okay. Mr. B. Malarkey, though. Mr. B. Malarkey says, guys, I think we need to keep Juju. If our wideouts are getting taunting calls, I want it for laying out Bengals. 11 and 14 can't block. Bring out 72. 72 is Zach Banner. 11 is Chase. Obviously, 14 is Ray. Mr. B. Malarkey, I don't disagree with you about the inconsistency with the blocking of 11 and 14. They need to be a lot more consistent. Bring out 72.
That ain't happening.
I don't think has he been activated from the COVID list still? I still think he's on the list.
Seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either. But yeah, bro, I doubt that's gonna happen right now, man. Just because the team looks like they are pretty set in their ways, and they are, I guess, fine with the performance of these tackles. At least somebody.
You know how I said you go down with the ship as like 7 as your quarterback. It seems like the team's going down with Dan Moore and Chooks. They got some loyalty to those guys.
Yeah, man. Whew.
King Stacks. I'm sorry. Smash that like button.
Big facts. Smash the likes button, man. He said it's 378 right now, but 110 in here on the like, man. We got to get the click.
I already did. I liked before the show even
Shout
started.
Out to you. I like when you like the vid. It makes it feel like, we're supporting each other. It's like, yo, you like the vid. That's pretty dope, bro. That's pretty dope. But yeah, man, definitely smash the like button, man. That's what King Stat says, because that's what you're supposed to do. Not just for us, but for the algorithm. What about Big Ben? Thank you, 7, right? Smash it for 7 as well, all right? So make sure you do that. I would say smash it 7 times, but it's going to unlike. But as long as you end it on an odd number, we'll be all right. So 7 is an odd number, so we'll be good.
You know what I will say, too?
What's up, man?
I think YouTube's going soft, man.
What you talking about, man?
Because I don't think the dislike button works anymore. They got rid of it.
No way.
Well, if you dislike, I don't think it pops up anymore. They only show likes.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Because I know for me, behind the scenes, I can see the percentages of how many people like a video.
It doesn't show up, though. It doesn't show up on the main screen anymore.
I did not know that.
I'm telling you, it's gone soft.
That's what IG is doing too, though. You saw IG, yeah. Man. On some of the IGs,
people
you can
can't
have
handle
it.
That stuff anymore.
Some of the IGs, you can have it where you can't see who likes it, or you can see where it says one, the person's name, and it'll just say and others. But it won't give you a specific value and stuff like that. But no, they said more so it's not just adults. It's more for the high school and younger adolescents, because obviously for them, they take it a lot more serious. And then they were talking about how it, not even suicide rates, but depression and stuff like that have all been linked to some of these things. That's and sad, bullying, man. And stuff. But you see the bullying. I mean, the bullying is a real element for that age group up. Not necessarily with us, but not necessarily. Sometimes, Baker getting death threats. You saw that as well on social media. I mean, he downplayed it. It makes it ha, but it's still bro, somebody threaten his life. It's nuts enough that you got to speak on it. Imagine we don't get death threats. I mean, people get on you, but they don't say, "I mean, I kill you, Deke." Imagine that, bro. That's nuts. Yeah,
that's a little too far.
That's a little too far. Yeah, so that's the part.
Too far over football text.
Right. When you talk about social media, that's the other stuff they trying to get away from. It's bro, y'all are wilding. You death threatened for social media, for a game, for football. Chill.
Let's go UW. So we only have 3 active inside linebackers: Spillane, Marcus Allen, and UG3. Oh, yeah. So Bush isn't even activated yet.
Yeah, because he was still. No, he's not on the COVID. Let me check, because we're gonna get to the injury report in a second. Actually,
yeah, I got it pulled up.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. I don't want to jump the gun on that, but yeah, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Less than ideal situation, he says. Yeah, if that's the case, for sure.
Yeah, 100%, man. Definitely want to have a little bit better group than that. Whew.
Clay Clark. Hope to see you all on Monday night. We're going to see a lot of people on Monday night down at that Unibet tent.
Unibet tent, man. 615, right across from the Team Pro Shop, man. That is where your boy will be at with the homie Deke.
It'll be mine and Dad's first game at Heinz Field. We did go to Browns versus Steelers Christmas Eve in 2005, 41-0. Yeah, we did. We used to smoke the Browns back in the day. I remember the one time they had Bruce Gradkowski at quarterback too. Last game of the season, I think Harrison was just lighting people up and stuff. Kyle, actually, he might not play because it was last. I can't even remember, but we still smoked him. Kyle Brashears, coming from the 501 Central Arkansas area.
Okay, let's go.
Thoughts on the O-line and free agency, and heavy on D for the draft.
I love those mindsets.
Or you could flip it. You could go defense and free agency, draft, O-line, whatever. I mean, you got to address both those things.
Yeah, you have the right position group in terms of O-line, and then on D, I mean, you don't really have a spot that you don't want to pick at, right? In terms of if it's a corner, if it's an inside linebacker, if it's a pass rusher, if it's an interior D lineman. I mean, you really have the full gamut available to you. Even safety, for example, because we know, okay, at least we got Minka coming back, but we're going to have to see contract-wise what we do with Edmonds. So if they decide that they don't want to do business with him, or if he decides that he feels he can get more on the open market, well, then you would need to look at a safety as well. Safety would become an even bigger priority if Edmonds were to leave. And that's the funny part too, right?
We got to re-sign Edmonds.
But it's funny though, because people always bash Edmonds like, oh man, Edmonds trash. And we always say, we don't agree with that. We think he's a good player. But if Edmonds were to leave, that creates a very significant hole for our team, where it would definitely shift where we draft in terms of we're not focusing on this. That safety spot becomes probably your second priority behind quarterback, depending on how that plays out. So
him and Minka are a good combo.
Yeah, they absolutely are.
You got to find the right guy for that.
Yes, they absolutely are. So that's the other one where I'm like, definitely want to make sure we get that part squared too, because that can throw off a ton of other stuff. Because now, if he isn't here, instead of you being able to use free agency money or a higher draft pick on an O lineman, Now you definitely have to address that, and that hurts you because we're taking away from spots that we really need to improve upon that we don't currently have the pieces in house for.
Speaking of the secondary too, we either got to get Witherspoon back, Hayden.
Seriously,
we just need some security blanket going into the offseason. Yeah. Whether we sign another guy that was on another team last season or we draft a guy, I just want some type of security blanket at cornerback.
Seriously,
Mike Sanchez. Big Ben, 6 touchdowns against the Ravens and Colts. Ooh. I think back-to-back games. We were talking about that.
That was 14, yep.
Definitely in the same year. Yeah, that was back-to-back games.
And I was happy, too, because that Ravens one, that was my first Monday night game, too. Because I was the Monday night.
It was a night game. It was either Sunday or Monday.
I want to say it was Monday night because the Panthers would have been the Sunday night one, and that was not the week. Was that the week before? I think that was the week before. We went down there and got Cam Newton. That's when we beat them. Because it was right after we got beat.
At Carolina?
Yeah, because when we played Baltimore, quick, back to, almost in a couple weeks span. Because I remember they smashed us, the second game of the season that year in 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, down there at their spot. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot who we bounced back against. It might have been Carolina that third game. And then, I want to say, a week or two later. Yeah, because we did Tampa, New Orleans.
Oh, I'm starting to get your timeline right. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was Carolina, then it was Tampa, New Orleans. Yeah. That was after that phase, though. And then Baltimore came back here probably 4 or 5 weeks later, and that's when we really got after them. Yeah.
Steeler Lee. Am I right? Am I in the right spot here?
You just read Mark Sanchez?
Yeah. Mike Sanchez, I think.
Mike Sanchez. You're Steeler Lee? All right. I got 2 in between.
Okay.
All right. 2 in between. Jonathan Busher. I think I say it, Jonathan Busher. He says, first time seeing the show. You guys are great, and I need this. It's cathartic. 7, retiring. Feels like losing a family member. Yeah, I would agree. It does hurt, man. It feels a little weird, man. What's it going to look like next year? Who the heck knows? No 7 coming out. Lord. But it's all signs point. It's not 100% confirmed. Just
all signs point.
Man. Give him a little pause. All right. Brian Shuren says, people forget this game. He came in and backed up Landry Jones' Cardinals one.
That's a bad one.
Backed up the Browns one. Excuse me. Yeah, Browns one. Yeah. Versus Manziel. One. Yeah. Backed up Landry Jones as emergency QB because he got hurt. Jones got hurt and Ben lit up the Browns for 400 plus. Yeah. That's still a record, man. Coming off the bench, what he did. Yeah. It was nuts, bro.
That was a really good one.
And we were all on that sideline. You talk about sometimes where you look at the coach and you're like, I don't really agree with you. A lot of us going into that game, we were like, so Ben is healthy enough to practice. Ben is carving us up in practice because he's going as the scout team quarterback. It was like, Ben is healthy enough to dress, but you're not going to start him? And bro, what are you trying to do here, coach? This doesn't make sense to us.
I think it made sense.
I hated it. It didn't make sense at all. No, because we're like, man, 7 is the guy. 7 gives the best chance to win.
That was the Browns, though.
No. I don't think you understand how we were feeling in terms of confidence. Confidence in 7 versus confidence in Landry. It was night and day. Because we felt that we could still play our game and he would turn the ball over and that would cost us. Okay. And we were just like, even if Ben isn't Ben from week 1, week 2, we at least know he ain't gonna do that. Yeah, it was true, bro. So when he went down, we was kind of like, coach. So, he wasn't healthy enough to go out there 2 plays ago. He could have gone out there 2 plays ago. He can go out there this play, though. So, yeah, we were not really feeling that all the way.
The reason I liked it was just I think we could beat the Browns with Landry. It gives Ben an extra week to rest up because he was dealing with some weird injuries. He
was, but we were just like, man, it's one thing if you're not practicing. We're watching him in practice.
That's
what I'm saying. We watch you on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You don't even practice. He won't practice that much when he was healthy. And it's like, bro, you not healthy? You gonna do this to us? Come on, man. No. So yes, we were very upset, bro. Very upset.
Steeler Lee, am I right? You got one more.
But before then, I do have a quick upper rumor. I'm gonna butcher your name. Lushi Mushi. I'm just gonna say it like that. Lushi Mushi. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I actually do think it's Lushi Mushi, though, which is like a crazy name, but I kind of like it. So shout out to you, man, for joining the family, and we greatly appreciate you. Definitely do. Definitely do. All right. Oh, and we are almost caught up to all these supers. Keep going. We can get there.
Steeler Lee. He says, let Mason have the keys next season, but draft a QB as well. Possibly Ritter, since Pickett's stock will be too high for us to get him. See, dude, some of this talk about having Mason have the keys, Haskins, it's just like, come on, bro. Like, are these people actually excited about this?
Some people are.
Because I'm not.
Some people definitely
I'm not. I'd rather just have Ben back. But, you know, if he's going to retire, whatever it is, that's going to be what we have to deal with now. Whether it's Mason, Haskins.
It could be a blessing in disguise,
we
man.
Draft a guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Well, I don't know about that.
It can't be a blessing in disguise. That'd be too good for the Steelers. Not good enough for Ben. Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't. No.
So if
I think you're phrasing it, a blessing in disguise.
So in the sense that a new QB comes in next year and he has a Dak Prescott, takes us, nice playoff run, rookie year, and everybody's like, man, that was the missing piece. You ain't feeling that?
No, I want that. I would want that to happen. I would want us to do well. I still want the Steelers to do really. No, I'm not. I'm not tying it to because Ben's gone.
But I'm just saying, like, if a new quarterback were to come in,
let's just leave the eras as they are.
If it was a Rodgers or it was a veteran quarterback to come in next year, kind of like what Brady did to Winston, right? It's like, hey man, Jameis, you were good, got 30 for 30. You balled, you were dope in your own right. But then Brady comes in next year and wins Super Bowl, and it's like, oh, it was the quarterback. How would you feel? Like, would you be cool with that for the Steelers, right? Because
I'm not making those comparisons, though.
Okay.
I would think if good things are happening, we built up our roster pretty good this offseason.
What if it wasn't though? What if it was just the quarterbacks? That was the difference.
Oh,
Could you still enjoy it though?
I don't know if that would be my take on it. I'd have to see how it plays out.
He said it would be somebody else's take. All right, just check it. Asking for a friend. All right.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be my take because I would assume the Steelers bolstered their roster.
Okay.
And if we had been with the bolstered roster, we'd be fine too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that was Steeler Lee.
All right. You should be at Quan Black.
Almost.
Bro, it's a ton of activity by y'all in the chat today.
Yeah, big shout out. Yeah, we're
man. We greatly appreciate y'all, man.
Happy New Year's to the gang. No matter how this season ends, all the real ones been here since day one. I'll always rock with y'all. Be safe. Stay 100. Check on the ones you love. Steeler Nation. So he's kind of talking to the real fans there. We'll save it to Quan Black to give the real fan message.
It's all about the real fan message, man. I'm all for the real fans out here, man. I don't care about the fake fans. I don't care about the haters, the trolls. I don't even want to acknowledge you guys. I'm here for the love.
Elijah West. Can we start the game? No huddle, just something to switch these starts up. Well, you are hearing some stuff about Kobe game for Ben. 70 attempts, whatever.
This is definitely the Kobe game.
This is what it should have been since week one.
This is definitely the Kobe game, bro.
I told you, we should have gave the keys to Ben for the offense.
But you know why, though?
Since the beginning.
If Ben would have came out and said this was the farewell tour, like Kobe did, he would have got that luxury.
You think we would have just fired Canada before the season?
I think we would have just been like, you know what? Have at it. And think about what Kobe, when it was the farewell, man, hey, Kobe could do no wrong. He was going to shoot every shot. He was going to sub in when he wanted to sub in. He won't go play any defense if he didn't want to, and everybody was going to be fine with that. If Seven would have just came out and said, man, this is it, farewell tour, he would have got the same type of love. But he wanted to play the game.
It's all about racking up wins. That's
he wanted to play the game.
It's about that Lombardi stuff.
But it's cool. He going to get, these next 2 weeks, he going to get to throw his little arm out. He could throw it 2,000 times if he want. And in fact, I don't want to see him hand the ball. Naji, the only time you touch the ball is on pass plays, all right? That's it. I don't want to hand the ball left off. I want to throw it every time. In 7, we trust.
Could it be in a 70? How many times has that happened? 70 attempts?
He has a 60. He has 60 this year, right? A 62? Was it
60 this year? I don't think he has 60 this year. Definitely last year.
I know he has a 50. It was a 58.
I think it was Was it Bengals?
Bengals then? Yeah.
I think he had a lot of attempts against the Bengals. Air Force One. It says Big Moats, Deke. I think he's talking about free agencies. Free agency, left tackle, center, definitely. And it said on defense, nose tackle, cornerback, inside linebacker. Use draft for depth. We got $60 million to spend. Are we at 60? I thought it was 40-ish, but
yeah, I gotta check it again. I haven't looked at it recently.
Those are all good positions. Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny, man. We put that up there like it's just we only need one of each. I'm like, all right, okay. I'm not as confident that we don't need another corner in there as well.
2 corners,
potentially
2 inside linebackers.
I would say potentially 2 inside linebackers.
We got, like you said, we got a lot of money. We could pick someone up in free agency too, and then draft a dude.
Right, but we said a lot of that is we got to first before we can talk about like the wish list of who we want to get or what position we need to get. We first got to figure out who we're losing, who we're retaining. In terms of some of the guys we talked about, your Edmonds, obviously Ben, guys like Tyson,
Tuitt, Tyson coming back,
Hayden, like. All those guys, even Joe Schobert for an extent, like what do we do with him now contract wise? Do you feel like his play is worth the pay? Those are other things that we're going to have to discuss.
We would definitely restructure him.
Yeah. So
it's basically the last year on his deal right now because everything
isn't guaranteed after that.
Yeah.
So like it's a lot and we'll dive into that. We ain't gonna do it today, but we're gonna dive into that, man. Especially obviously once the season ends and stuff like that, man. But yeah, you on the right track though. You're on the right track.
Joe Brown. He says, Deke, I'm coming from Southern Virginia for this game.
Okay.
It'll be the last Steeler game I see for 2 years because I'm moving to Albania.
Oh, wow.
How do I meet you? Unibet tent.
There it is.
Unibet tent, yeah.
Right across from the Steelers Pro Shop.
Around 6-ish, you said?
Yeah, 6. Yeah, get around 6, man. Pull up. That's where the boy Deke will be at, man. Yes, sir.
Christian Cahill.
He's going to be moving to Albania. Dang, that's far.
Christian Cahill has similar sentiments to me here. He says, I hate talking off-season with 2 games left. But he does have a question.
Oh.
Hate talking off season, but you know what? Since we're talking about
it, I guess I'll throw a question in there.
Do you think we have anyone on the team we will franchise tag?
Hayden was the guy that has been talked about the most recently, solely because when you're talking about franchise tagging, it has to make sense like play, pay, market. And Joe is that weird guy where we don't really know how big his market could be because of the age part, but he has shown this year for the Steelers that he's still their best option at cornerback right now as well. So the value is there in-house. And when you're talking about just how confident they are that they have a valuable replacement in-house, we don't know that just yet. So if they don't feel like they do have that, then he could be a very prime candidate. I don't think that Edmonds will be the candidate just because money-wise, it wouldn't make sense to franchise tag him when, like we said before, even with the 5th-year option for him, I think you can negotiate a deal with him, actual contract, that'd be way better for the team and for him versus just doing the franchise tag and guaranteeing a lump sum of money like that for him.
We got Xavier Cunningham. Says the draft is for offensive line. First, oh man, I'm lost on this one. First DBs, then DL. Okay.
Oh, no. The draft is for offensive line first, DBs, then defensive linemen, like in that order.
Mason will never have the keys of shit here. He should have been gone. This is Edmonds' last 2 games to wow me. Edmonds is fine, dude. I think
maybe he's talking about Trey. He's talking about Trey Edmonds. Maybe he's talking about Trey.
Is he still on the roster?
I don't know. I think he is. They just put him up there for his birthday. His birthday was like yesterday.
And to let you guys know that we have brothers on the roster.
Got to have brothers. In fact, Cam's little brother, you probably will get drafted by the Steelers now that I think about it. You said your last name is Hayward. You said your brother's still here. Yeah, we're going to bring you on it as well. Don't worry about it. Oh, what can you do? Well, it doesn't matter. You got a brother. That's all we care about.
Moneyman Malloy.
I like the name.
Could y'all see us trying to get Baker? Hell no. No, I can't believe this is being brought up. Being that he is...
I have heard that too. I've definitely heard that too. Continue. I've definitely heard that.
Being that he is most likely won't go back to Cleveland, he can learn a thing or two under Tomlin, and we could bolster the line and draft. Hell no. I'm just not even...
I've heard that as well. Yeah, I'm cool. It's not even... Because it's a weird dynamic, right? If you're talking about next year, would I take Baker over Mason Rudolph? Yes, I would. If you're saying would I take Bacon over Dwayne Haskins currently, yes, I would. But when you're talking about next season and potentially trying to build or even rebuild, and this is the centerpiece at quarterback, I do not want to do that.
And for the amount of money.
Right. And that's the other part because he's going to cost. At least with Haskins and Mason, they're on very small level deals in terms of the significance of it from a cap perspective. Whereas with Baker, you're going to have to pay Baker, market value. And the thing is, is he worth market value? It's just one of those things that because the NFL, that's how it operates, you're going to have to just pay him in that vein. And I personally don't want us on the hook for that. I think he killed his value,
though, this year.
I would agree.
They're probably going to franchise tag him if they can't get like Deshaun Watson.
Right. I would agree. But for me, I don't want us on the hook for any of that with Baker because I do think he's going to be capped. And the way that we play here in Pittsburgh is different than what we're seeing Cleveland do. Cleveland looks like they're content at times with him being game manager and handing the ball off. We don't play that way here. We want our quarterback to be able to get it done with his arm. We want our quarterback, if things aren't working out, to be a guy.
Yeah, we've had a franchise quarterback for 18 years. So like we know what that looks like.
I don't want to take that step and, like I said, get in bed with him because it's different. We're talking a different 1 year bridge guy, but he's not going to be looking at this as a bridge guy. He's going to be looking at this as a marriage. I don't want to marry the Baker. I'm cool on that. I'm cool. No. Yeah, like I said, we still don't even know if we want to marry Haskins or Mason either. Like some people they've already made their mind up. I'm just like, yeah, I'm cool on the Baker though. But I have heard that though.
Knight Rider 16. Yeah. How much longer do you see Colbert staying with the Steelers?
That's an interesting one.
That is an interesting one.
Because, I mean, even, 6 years ago, when you started taking the 1 year deals here versus the longer extensions, that was when speculation started to pop up about him potentially retiring or at the time going down there to Carolina and taking a spot down there. So with that, I mean, it's been speculated as well that, when Ben goes, Colbert could potentially go. Or some form of them together or a year apart, something like that. That's very could be the case. Yeah, he's up there. I mean, he's been doing it for a long time and he's been here for a long time. So, yeah, I mean,
maybe he wants to rebuild a little bit or something though. If
that's
Ben
the thing,
retire.
Like we just don't know. Like some guys, they take on that challenge of I want to show that not only can I win with this guy, but now I'm going to do it with a whole new group or a different way of winning. Right? Kind of what we saw with Belichick, what they're doing up there in New England, in a sense. So that could be the case. We just won't know that today, but we'll figure it out. We'll get some info. We'll get some answers for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he... Actually, I would be a little surprised if he left after this year. But
I would too.
Within 3 years, I wouldn't be surprised if he left.
I think that's a fair statement. Because in my mind, I kept saying 3. I don't think more than 3, though, honestly. Like, I want to say 3 to 5, but I don't think he stays 5. Unless we get something new, right, where he's like, you know what, yeah, this is it. I want to do this. Like, yeah, that could change things. And we are officially caught up on the Supers. Finally.
This has been a fun podcast.
It has been, man. It definitely has been.
People chopping up in the chat. Super
definitely
chats.
Has been.
It's just been chill.
Well, we knew Ben was going to take the convo. We knew it was going to be one of them days, man. So with that being said, though, man, we will transition to this next topic because we got to talk about the injury report. And obviously that has been something that has been coming up today. But before we do that, just a little quick, because the new year is coming up, right? We know this is the last day of the 2021 year. So we know what next year everybody got their, New Year's resolutions, these plans and all this other stuff they want to do. And I respect that, right? And I do think that people need to, do things to make themselves feel better and make them be more impactful and inspirational. And with that being said, Deke, this is a prime example of a book that'll help you out with all those things, man. The Moats Theory of Life. Authored by yours truly, man. Absolutely, man. But with the book, man, like we talk about, helps you become a person of inspiration and impact. Just little things that I've done in my life to help me get to where we are, principles and values that I operate with, things that I think are helpful, man. A lot of people that I've read it, they speak very highly of it as well. So, if you're looking for some New Year's, motivation, some New Year's reading material to get you on the right direction, check the book out, moatstheory.com, baby. All right.
Read it the first day I got it, I think, or first week or something like that. You were surprised.
I was surprised. I to this day I'm always surprised. I'm like, yo, Deke, what? But you say you read, and I was like, all right.
I used to. I'm washed now.
He said, I'm washed.
I'm washed. Seriously, I got a bunch of good books in my house. Haven't touched them in a while. Too much going on, man. You got to watch football games and stuff.
I just finished up. I'm on a new book right now. I'm going through the Alex Cross series.
You like the fiction stuff?
Yeah. Well, I just shifted to that. Like usually, I read self-help, I read biographies, autobiographies, but I recently just shifted to the heavy fiction, the Alex Cross. So I was like, it's kind of cool. Was it James Patterson or whatever? So yeah, finished up. Along Came a Spider. Now I'm on Kiss the Girls. I'm going the whole 1 through 20 of these books. It's kind of cool, man. I like it.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like it's better for me mentally too. When I research and I read, man, I be happy, bro. I be feeling like I'm in the story at times.
Better than being on social media.
Hey, ain't that the truth? But I do feel like I'm in the story. I almost got like, bro, I thought I was getting kidnapped last night. I'm reading, I'm like, bruh, Alex, save me. I'm like, damn. Oh, yeah, it gets real, bro. It gets real. It's a great stimulant, bro. I'm telling you. All right. But now let's talk about this Steelers injury report. All right. So what are we looking like, man? Obviously we don't have today's report because they haven't practiced today. They'll be practicing in about 3 hours. But no, it's Friday. It is Friday, but they play on Monday. So today is like a Thursday. So yeah, they will still have a regular practice today in terms of that. So yeah, we probably won't get that updated report just yet. But what is it looking like from first day though?
Okay.
And I also checked to see if we got any COVID.
Yeah, I'm trying to go through the COVID because they have them listed in the paragraph.
I just got an update about that as well.
Okay. What's going on?
Was loading right now. Yeah.
Now, so here's what we got right here is Steelers still have multiple players on reserve COVID list, including Banner, Buggs, Bush, McFarland.
Yeah.
So that's not on the official report.
Right.
Do you have the update, though?
I am pulling it up right now because the names that I just saw, I believe it was Schobert.
Maulet's on the COVID list, too.
I think I just saw Schobert, Wormley.
What's Schobert do?
No, for the COVID list.
He's on the COVID list.
So the Pittsburgh Steelers plays linebacker Joe Schobert and defensive lineman Chris Wormley on the COVID reserve or the reserve COVID list. So that's why
Wormley
when he was talking
already
about the
banged
linebackers.
Up too.
That's when he was talking about the linebackers, Marcus Allen, UG3, and Marcus, and Spillane. That's why he said those three.
Yeah, because it says they just activated linebacker Marcus Allen from the COVID list.
Yeah.
So here's the guys that we have. We have 6 guys. Mm-hmm. Presley Harvin did not practice, personal.
Yeah, and we obviously know what's going on with him, the passing of his father.
Probably get Waitman again this week.
Yeah. Waitman, he punted well last week, so we'll see if he can do it again this week.
Big Ben did not practice. That would technically be Wednesday then.
Yes, correct.
This is Thursday's report because of us playing Monday night.
Right.
That's kind of been typical this year.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy Johnson, foot.
Could you imagine if Ben really didn't play his last home game? Like, you know, I'm always on the injury report. I know y'all always say I'm going to play, but surprise, I ain't showing up today. Man, and everybody showed up for you.
That would be funny.
That
would be really funny.
Play that video. Thank you, 7. Yeah.
Kendrick Green, calf, did not practice.
Could it be some legitimacy to this?
You were talking about that.
That's who was asking. He was like, I need to see it.
This is some good news. Pat, concussion full.
I like it.
And
I like it.
Wormley, I don't even think he was going to play anyway.
Yeah, with
being on the COVID list. Because, he didn't even practice because of the groin injury.
Yeah.
They got a lot on the Browns
Hold on.
report.
And Buddy Johnson, that's the other guy.
Yeah, foot did not practice.
Buddy got the foot. When did he get hurt? Like,
I don't know. He's
or maybe it's just wear
inactive.
And tear. Yeah, that's what I was like, because he wasn't even dressing. But it could be wear and tear related. As a rookie, this is a very, very long season. You know, when you talk about coming from college, preseason, OTAs, all that. I mean, obviously, the Steelers, they had the Hall of Fame game as well. So that added to the regular, game load, season load for these guys, younger guys like Buddy. So that could very well be a case.
You want me to go over these Browns real quick?
Yeah, man. They deep too.
I know. Troy Hill did not practice. Kareem Hunt did not practice. Ankle. Malik Jackson did not practice. John Johnson III did not practice. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah did not practice. Illness, too. They have it. Illness.
Now, see, that's...
You know what that could be.
That's the...
Myles Garrett...
we wish that on anyway. We don't wish that on
anyway. No. But
that would be very significant.
Myles Garrett, he's dealing with the groin. Limited. Greg Newsome, concussion, limited. J.C. Treader, knee, limited. Ronnie Harrison Jr., ankle, full. Andy Janovic, their fullback, full. Jarvis Landry, knee, full. Baker Mayfield, full. And then Taki, full. They have some significant ones.
No, they do. That's
at the beginning of this list. Though. Troy Hill, Kareem Hunt, Malik Jackson, John Johnson, and JOK.
JOK.
Myles Garrett with the groin, too.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think, was he up there last week? I wasn't following Myles like that to see if he was on the report.
He hasn't been playing as well, though.
No, he hasn't, right.
With us, no TJ, though. That's really interesting.
You're right.
Cracked her hips.
What? Yo, wait a minute. You are absolutely. And we know what that looked like on Sunday. You're not going to tell us that he was not affected, not impacted. We saw that on Sunday.
He's on the report. That was the big thing that jumped out to me on this one.
I'm glad you brought that up. Man, all right now. I feel some type of way here.
You know what? Credit to Naji for not getting hurt throughout this whole year. I mean, I think 1 week he was kind of on the report a little bit.
So you really gonna say that right now?
What?
With 2 weeks left?
I'm just saying.
With 2 weeks left, you gonna say that now?
Is that a Jake?
Have you not learned your lesson? Bob's gonna miss it. Has he been hitting ever since? You really ain't learned your lesson. Can you just turn around?
This is wood.
This is wood. Thank you.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Jeez Louise,
but you
man.
get what I'm saying. Holy hell. For him to not be showing up on the injury report week in and week out.
No, that's dope. And you think about the amount of touches he gets, the amount of shots he takes. And some of these, like, I look at the one he took before halftime where the linebacker kind of like slams him on his head. And he's like shaking it. I'm like, all right, are you good? You sure? But he bounces up every single time. I mean, even was that the, not the Seahawks game where he got folded up a little bit. We thought he was concussed. Left and then came back at the end of that game as well. I forgot.
Chargers?
Maybe. Yeah, I think it was Chargers. Yeah. So it's like, man, we've seen some take some shots, but his toughness has been out there, man. Whew. Let's hope he stays healthy.
I don't think we're missing anything else on this injury report, really. Just unfortunate with this COVID stuff with Bush. I mean, the inside linebackers been pretty bad all season. Now we're missing the guys that were starting.
Yeah, and essentially you might go into this game with what we're saying, 3 healthy guys at inside. Now, hopefully that changes.
Hopefully Bush at least comes back. We could do a little Bush-Spillane combo or something like that.
That'll bolster it a little, yeah. Because right now, UG3 took the third down pass linebacker role with Marcus Allen being out. So if Marcus Allen comes back, if it was just those 3 guys, then there's probably going to be Spillane and Marcus Allen for the start. Yeah, because I think they still have
they got good.
Yeah, because they got Marcus Allen over UG3 right now. Yeah,
we're talking about preseason lineups here, dude.
That's versus the Browns, who do what really well. They run that rock cold, man. Yeah, that could make it a little interesting. That could definitely make it a little interesting.
Want to hit some more supers?
Yeah, but before I do it, before we get back to the supers, I did got a shout out, man. Josh Lax. Make sure I say his last name right. But anywho, Josh says, Moats, nice catching up with you at Cheesecake Factory. So last week, man, when I took my ladies, Ava and KK, we went to see the Nutcracker. I was telling you I do my little daddy-daughter date, post a picture up and everything like that. But coming out of Cheesecake, I ran into Josh, man. He was like right out front. And it was dope, man. He was like, yo, man, tune in, man. Watch. I'm like, yo, man, major love, man. We appreciate you. And I was like, well, next time you tune in, man, put us in the chat so we make sure we shout you out. So it was good to see you down there, man. Glad to see you still tuning in. And hopefully you have a good New Year's Eve and New Year as well, man. But yeah, bro, it was major love. Major love.
Shout out. We got a riddle. What the super chat says, hey, Deke and Moats, my son and I will be there on Monday night for Ben's last ride. We watch all the time and would love to run into you guys at the stadium for my boy. He's 9 and remembers your advice. Not sure what your advice was, but
okay.
You're impacting lives out here, dude.
Man, chill out. Maybe he's talking about your
advice. Well, either way, Unibet 10. We've been saying it throughout the whole podcast.
Pull up to the Unibet.
6 o'clock around there.
6:15-ish.
And thanks for watching.
Probably 6. Pull up around 6 just to be safe, man. But yeah, Unibet 10, that's the spot to be at. Right across from the Steelers Pro Shop. You can't miss it. Like I said, man, it's free to get in. Merrill Hodge be down there with me. I'll be doing the interview for him there. But yeah, man, pull up down there, man. We'll take pictures, chat it up with you, man. We got time. So yeah. But I was a little upset. It's just a riddle. Because when you, put your comment in here, it's just a riddle. I was low-key waiting for you to, speak in riddle. I wanted it to be like a riddle with your comment. I'm sorry. That's just what my vibe was. I wanted to be like what travels from this state will arrive on Monday and looking to meet you guys. Like, dang, you two. You know what I mean? Something like that. But either way, it's all good.
Hey, let us down a little bit. Mm-hmm. But okay, that's it on the chats. Yeah. That was the only one.
Well, we're good then. We're good. So, all right, we're done with the injury report. Bets. Heck yeah, man. Let's proceed. Stack ya paper. Man, it's been a little minute, man, because our schedule's been a little wacky of lately with the games and the holidays and stuff.
Miss out on some picks and stuff.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, we definitely got to get this paper right, and then we're going to get these picks in as well, man, around the league. But, excuse me. First one that I like the most when we're talking about stacking our paper. This is for the real fans, not the fake fans.
Okay.
This is for the real believers. The
fake fans. Fake fans don't even think about placing this bet.
Yeah, don't even think about this. For the real fans, They believe the Steelers can get it done. Money line, right? Not spreads. We don't care about spreads. We're talking money line. The real done dotters, all right? The top shot is out here. If you think the Steelers can get the win, money line, it's plus 150 on those odds, all right? So a $20 bet will win you a big boy 50 burger, okay? $20 will win you 50 if you think the Steelers can get the job done, money line. Now, we know it's a lot going into this game. Ben's last ride, potentially at Heinz Field. He's calling in the cavalry. It's going to be an emotional outbreak. Thank you, 7. That's the vibe. If you think 7 is going to go out there and not be playing out of his mind, you might be in for one. But if you think he isn't going to go out there and ball out, this is the one you want to go with, all right? Now, this one is for who Deke always likes to address, the fake fans, okay? The non-believers. The ones who are a little,
This would be a bet they place.
These pessimistic folks, okay? Browns money line. For those that think the Browns are going to just win it, okay? Because obviously we talked about some of the injuries that we have, some of the COVID situations we have, and just the overall makeup of this team this year. We have been a little inconsistent. So if you think the Browns can come out here and get the job done at Heinz Field on Ben's potential last game, regular season game at Heinz Field, those odds are minus 170. So essentially a $20 bet would win you $31.76. All right. So that's for the fake fans, the ones that, don't want to believe in the believe.
Yeah.
They don't want to believe in the Big Ben. They're calling Big Burden, for those ones out there. That's the one.
That's disappointing.
Very disappointing. Now for the ones that are, they might find themselves somewhere in the middle. They love the team, but their eyes are open to the situation. They're not a fake fan. They're not a biased fan. They're called real fans. For the realists out there.
Oh wait, hold on. But we already talked about real fans. You got to say this.
You're right. These are no.
Rational,
logical. Yeah, they use a little more reason.
Man,
they weigh both sides a little bit more. They're a little more neutral Steeler fan versus like diehard.
I like neutral a little better.
Yeah, because diehard Steeler fan, we know the diehard. It's like, it doesn't matter what the odds are, what the obstacles are. We're just gonna pick them regardless. Diehard, we got those. Neutral, it's like, they love their team, but at the same time they weigh the factors a little bit more and they operate with a little bit more. I don't know. I don't even know what word I want to use right here, but just a little more cautious optimism. They're not full-fledged, we're always going to blow the team out by 100. For those that are out there, though, this one might be for you. Take the spread. Steelers plus 3.5, ladies and gentlemen, all right? Because I know you heard my prediction. You heard Deke's prediction, right? So with me, I have the team obviously taking an L, but by 1. So plus 3.5, you cover. You're winning. Deke has the team winning. Well, if they win, you're covered. You're winning. So either way, you'll be good. But for those fans out there, Steelers plus 3.5, take that. It's a minus 110. So a $20 bet will win you $38.18. For me, I like that a lot. Just because, like I said, if you feel like the team is going to win, great. You're still covered. If you think the team might struggle, could potentially lose by a field goal, you're still covered right there as well. All right. You want to go real quick or you want me to finish my last two?
Okay, I got a good one. Same game parlay. I was trying to find player props. They don't have them up yet completely.
Yeah, I saw that.
So you can do some player props in the same game parlay, not by themselves individually. So I wanted to get this one in. I actually might. Yeah, this one actually makes a lot of sense. I really like this one. Part of me wants to do it whenever they come out with the player props. I might do it individually because if it. Let me just say the bet. Deontay Johnson. Oh, wait, no, I have it wrong. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll stick with it because this is actually a good one.
Okay.
Because I initially was going to have Deontay Johnson first touchdown score. I clicked on the wrong one. It's anytime touchdown score. But I still like the odds here. You parlay that with Steelers money line.
Yeah.
Plus 400. I think Deontay Johnson gets a touchdown. I thought it was going to be the first one, and we talked about this on the last podcast. This could be the deep shot to Deontay.
He came off the tutty last week, too, and that was with him having the drops.
So I like this one better than my other one because if I was going to do the first touchdown score, I'd rather do that on its own because if that doesn't hit, all of a sudden
your whole day.
It kills the rest of the bet unless you're betting Steelers money line on its own anyway.
Right.
So with this one, anytime touchdown score, you have the whole game for Deontay to score a touchdown, which I think is going to happen. It might be the first one, but if it's not, I could see Ben second half wheeling and dealing, finds Deontay in the end zone. Does Deontay drop one before that? Maybe, but
does he drop one before that?
He's been on a bad run.
Yeah.
He's been on a bad run right now.
Deontay, I'm sorry. Bow. All right, shot was fired.
No, he's been having a good season though. So I do think he scores a touchdown. And Steelers money line, as you mentioned earlier, I think that's good odds there. But you combine them both plus 400, so $10 can get you $40 profit.
No, that's clean. I like
that bet.
That's a clean one. Low risk, high reward too. Yeah. I like those.
Yeah, just put $10 in, you get 40 profit.
Heck yeah, man. You got another one, or is that?
No, that's it.
All right. So my last two that I have, Steelers over 1.5 total touchdowns. All right, so that means they just got to score 2 touchdowns. Even as bad as this team plays, they still find a way to get in the end zone, which is the craziest part at times. But this is also a Browns team that we know they can get scored on. We've seen teams score on them, man. And even when we talk about their defense, we said, man, they play well at times, but at the same time, we know that they get they're inconsistent at times. I hate to say it, they're kind of like us. All right. Could be really good, could be really bad. You just never really know which version shows up. But either way, I do like the Steelers to score at least 2 touchdowns in this game. Even my prediction has it. I have them scoring 3 times, actually. Actually, I don't want to throw that because then he had to miss the field goal. We ain't going to do that today. Okay? I'm not going down there with you. But Steelers over 1.5 total touchdowns is minus 180 on those odds. So a $20 bet will win you $31.11. I do think Chase could be one of those other touchdowns too. So you see the odds right there. You see the 11 cents on the end of it is destiny. Destiny. And then the last one I have is just Steelers total points. Total team points being over 18.5. So they just got to score 19 or more points. Both of our predictions have them scoring that. Even when they play bad, we still see them be able to flirt with this and be in that vein. And that's typically versus better teams. This is a team versus the Browns I do think they'll be able to score on. All right.
So I was looking for the Big Ben attempts prop.
I was looking too. Man, you know they ain't
hit the over on that though.
Definitely whenever that comes out. Whenever it comes out, take the over because he is going to be slinging it. Okay. But Steelers total team points over 18.5 is minus 115 on the odds. So a $20 bet will win you $37.39. All right. So those are our picks for this week's Stack Ya Paper. Let's
Stack
get
it up. Now we got our picks.
Uh-oh.
You want to do the college games today?
I do, actually, yeah. I was hoping you was going to bring them up.
I'll bring them up.
Bama, Cincinnati, Georgia.
Yeah, Michigan. We don't have to go over the spreads on that.
Yeah. Just pick them straight up.
I'm taking Bama.
No, I pick Bama always. You chose against Bama last time, so keep that same energy. Fake fan.
No, not against.
Yes, you did. You did.
You could call me a fake Bama person because I don't even like Bama. I hate Bama.
Yeah, so don't pick them today.
They're gonna win this game.
Don't pick them today, man. Don't pick them today. No, keep that same energy. You wanted to pick Georgia the other time. Pick Cincinnati. Keep that same energy, man.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, now you want to roll
Tide. Maybe in the national championship, depending on who they're playing.
Okay.
Maybe could we do a Georgia redemption in that one? That's not happening though either. Bama's.
No.
They're smoking Cincy. They're gonna smoke Cincy.
Don't. What is Bama confidence now? I don't want to hear none of that now, man. I take it personal with Bama. I do because I
want them to lose.
Because you a hater.
There's no.
So pick Cincinnati then.
No, there's no denying.
Pick where your heart's at, man. Pick where your heart's at, man.
No,
pick where your heart's at, man.
Not this one.
You don't even like their quarterback. He said he's average. He's just a guy.
No.
Yeah, he's just a guy. He's all right.
I think Pickett's meant more to Pitt this year, though.
Exactly. See, so he's just a guy then. Yeah.
No, he's really good.
Come on, bro.
Bryce Young's really good.
Nah, he all right.
This one's interesting, though. Are you going to go down the path of TG? Picking Michigan?
Low key, I wanted to just because I like the odds on it. Like the money wise. Yeah.
Is there, what is it?
Because Georgia.
What's the spread?
I thought when I saw it, Georgia was slightly favored last time I saw it.
It's just slightly? So it's nothing crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it was better odds than putting money on Bama because Bama's Bama's so heavily favored.
It's a touchdown, bro. It's minus 7.5.
Ooh.
Georgia minus 7.5. Michigan plus 7.5.
Yeah. See, I like it just for the odds of it. But I don't really feel like
to get those points for Michigan.
But I don't really feel strongly either way about those two teams.
If I go,
whoever you go, I'll just pick against you then.
I was gonna say
because I don't really. I can make a case for Georgia and their defense. I can make a case for Michigan, and now with it being for Harbaugh and them playing for him and stuff like that. Yeah,
I'll go Michigan.
Okay, you go Michigan. I'll go Georgia. Sounds good.
Relying on that kind of momentum. Maybe Georgia's a little.
Well, and for me, I got ties to both.
A little spurned from losing to Alabama.
Yeah, my boy Jarvis, he coaches linebackers down there at Georgia, so Yeah,
Jones.
Yeah.
Oh,
man. He's been on for a couple years now. Yeah.
Man.
He on the staff for this is third. See, the second or third year down on the staff. Yeah.
Now to the NFL picks.
Jay, let's go.
This one sucks. Started off with Bucks Jets.
All right, I'll take Bucks. I give you the
minus 13.
You want 13? I give you 13
for the Bucks.
I give you 13 points. You take the Jets.
Oh no! I thought you meant you wanted the Jets plus 13.
Heck,
I can't do that.
Not I. I give you 13.5.
I don't even know if I would take 17.
I was like, yo, I'm not
just because
that, bro.
It's just whenever you pick the Jets, it's not going to work out well for you.
Right, and
you're going to be mad at yourself.
Very, very.
So both Bucks.
Yeah.
Eagles, Washington football team. Washington football team at home.
Is Heineke back, yo?
It's plus 4.5. Washington.
I'm gonna take Philly.
He must be back because if it's only plus 4.5.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Philly though.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I gotta go Philly.
They're kind of on a little bit of a run, surprisingly.
Low key, yeah.
Oh, Bills at home against the Falcons.
Well, I'm obligated to go Buffalo.
14 points.
That's because
there has to be COVID stuff going on. Holy hell!
Well, they're. It's kind of the mix of the hype around last week's performance against New England, and the fact that the Bills still got to win, and it's the Falcons. I don't like the 14 though, personally.
I was gonna say I would take Falcons 14 if you want to give me that.
I'll give you the spread for the sake of the competition, but yeah, I hate the spread actually. Yeah, that 14, I'm like, y'all are gassing. Like big gas, but yeah, like I think the Bills are gonna win and they'll win confidently. But 14, that's a lot, bro.
I'm trying to check this COVID.
14 is a lot. Kyle Pitts still playing for the record right now, man, for the tight end record.
Well, and Falcons are still in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Too. Like they're not gonna just come out here and lay down. 14, like bro, that's a whooping.
Yeah. They have to be missing some big time players though.
Not that bad, bro. They ain't got missing big time players. They only got 3 big time players down there. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, so obviously I would take the Bills straight up, but if you're giving me the 14, I'll do the Falcons.
Let's come back to that though.
Okay.
Because the 14 is gonna, but if we don't have enough other picks, we'll come back to the 14.
Okay. Oof. Bengals at home.
This the one.
Plus 4.5.
This the one right here
against the Chiefs.
Oh.
I'm picking Chiefs.
Can I get the 4.5? Can I get the 4.5 though?
Yeah.
All right. I feel like I'm just saying some outlandish stuff by even asking to pick the Bengals. Oh my lord,
that's good value.
It make my stomach hurt. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Nah. All right, I'll go Bengals 4.5. I hate it. I hate it though.
I think that's good value.
No, it is. I like the points. I just like the points on it. But with the Bengals, I mean, they're kind of like us too. You just don't know what version's gonna show up. Some weeks they gonna look like they'll run them out of there. Other weeks they look bad, but they got something to play for right now.
With these young quarterbacks, these upcoming years, and this is a game for Joe Burrow. We're gonna find out a lot. I do think Burrow's legit though, so I actually expect him to show up.
See, I think he's legit as well, but I don't think their team has fully crossed over to
right. It might be a waiting game for them a little bit.
And like I said, it's different. I remember like how we felt 14. It was still surprising to some of us younger players when we would have success in terms of like winning some of these bigger moments, these bigger games. I remember Ben, he got on us at the end of that 14 season, man. We celebrated.
Ravens lost.
Yeah. Well, no, not even Ravens lost. But before the playoffs game, like how we were hype as heck, man, winning the division, right? That Sunday night against Cincinnati. And you would have thought we won it all. Where we was like, he's like, nah, bro. It's like, we supposed to do this. This is what we still got to get to. I mean, we lost that following week and we're like, dang. And then from there, it changed like our mindset, the belief that we had that we could do this. And we went in there expecting to win in those bigger moments. Since now, I don't know if they're there just yet, man.
That's a good story.
I don't think they're there just yet. But yo, he got on us. We were mad. We were like, yo, why you tripping, man? You old, bro. Chill out. We happy, man. Ain't never won nothing, man. Yeah, because you think like guys like Vince Smith, they was 8-8. I'm coming from Buffalo. I'm like, bro, we gonna parlay this 1999. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, we won't do this. We won't celebrate this stuff. You see this case right here? Throw that in there. We won't care. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm gonna keep mine and I'm gonna take a picture. Chill out.
Ravens at home, +5. I'm assuming they're gonna have Huntley because Lamar Jackson's still hurt against the Rams.
Yeah, because Lamar practiced, I think it was Wednesday. No, he practiced Wednesday, sat out Thursday because the ankle, they say,
he's
limping
still
too bad.
Up.
Yeah. Huntley, the only reason he didn't play last week was because of COVID. Yeah, but he hasn't practiced this week, though. That's the problem with him. So because he was still on the list, I think he'll be out there today if they've activated him from the list. So he'll be out there today, but that's what, 1 day for practice and then a walkthrough tomorrow.
+5 for the Ravens.
Yeah, I like LA.
I do too.
I give you 5 points. I give you points. I already took mine.
+5 on the Ravens.
If you know what, that should be the agreement. If I got to pick Cincinnati +4.5 or +4.5, you should have to take the Ravens +5.
I mean, they are playing for something still.
Yeah, I think that would be fair.
And I don't think they actually looked as terrible as it looked against Cincy last week.
No, I agree with that.
I don't think
Huntley being back is going to change a lot for them. And I do see, Mike Tomczyk did say that Huntley is back. So, shout out to you, Mike, for that as well. I just think that
makes it fair. I want the Rams, but I think with the +5, I'll take that.
So you get the 5. All right, there we go. So now I feel like at least we got a little balance.
All right.
Yeah, we both had to take a little step out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I felt real slimy being the only one picking a division like that.
This one's terrible.
Well, you got here Patriots,
Jaguars. Patriots at home, -16.
Give me the spread.
For the Jags?
Can I get Jags 16?
+16
You
for
give me
Jags.
the 16, I'll take the Jags.
I was thinking the same thing, though.
Dang.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points, bro. And the game is in New England, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of points, though, bro.
Oh, my God.
16, bro?
Yeah. And the Patriots just came off not looking too good against the Bills.
Yeah, I just watched that game, bro. Like, that's my part, too. Like, I saw that. I know what that looked like. That's why I ain't believing Mac Jones after that all the way. Like, wait a minute, bro. You kind of fugazi. Yeah.
So what do you think? You wait. I can't do -16 Patriots. I can't do that.
That's a lot, bro.
You want to just leave that one?
Yeah, I'm cool on that one. Yeah, 16.
Because obviously we're both taking Patriots straight
right,
up.
But 16 is. Ugh.
I can't take the -16. I would actually be thrilled to take Jaguars +16.
I would too, partly.
I'd be interested.
Could I interest you in +14 or 13.5? I get you 13.5.
Oh man,
I like 13.5 because I wouldn't mind 2 touchdowns, even though I don't believe it.
Okay, I would need to be at least 14.
Yeah, because that's the part where I'm like, I don't see them winning by that. That's a lot of points, bro. That spread bigger than the Bills spread. Think about that, man. And the Bills, we know they can score more than that. And I don't even believe that they gonna do it like that.
I can't believe that Bill spread. There has to be.
That's what I'm saying. Like that spread is high, but then I'm looking at this page. I'm like, bro, that's even crazier.
All right, we got Titans at home against the Dolphins.
What's the spread?
-3. -3.5 for the Titans.
Give me the Dolphins.
Straight up.
Can I get the points though?
I'll do straight up. I'll do straight up.
I can't get the
because Dolphins are kind of on a run right now.
What, 7 in a row? They hot. No, it might be 8 in a row now. Yeah.
Because straight up, I borderline want to take the Dolphins.
I do too, but I just figured the points give me a little extra.
Yeah, you get the extra. Yeah. I'll just do straight up. I'll do Titans straight up.
You don't want to give me the points, bro. Just give me the points, bro. You at the crib.
No.
It's the Dolphins I'm taking here, bro. The Dolphins are trash.
What I'm saying is I'll take the Dolphins with no points then.
No, you win it.
I won't. I'll do them straight up. Yeah. I don't need the points if you want to take Titans. Titans look good, actually.
They do, but they look good against the 49ers. Dolphins are hot right now, and I think the Dolphins' defense is going to be able to really cause some problems for Tennessee.
So who you want? I'll just take the opposite if you want to just do it straight up.
I'll go Dolphins straight up.
All right,
because I do feel like the Dolphins. I'm strong on the Dolphins.
They got that A.J. Brown back there. He was looking good in the Niners game.
Man. That's cool, but he ain't faced his defense.
Colts at home. Wow, if Dolphins somehow sneak in the playoffs, that would be. After as much as I was shitting on Tua.
Think about how they started the season out too, man. To win 7, 8 in a row, like that's tough, man. That's what the Chiefs are doing right now. The Chiefs are at 8 in a row right now.
This one's really interesting. Colts -7 at home against the Raiders. Favored -7. Even Wentz
is Carr out? Because I know Wentz he's on the COVID list. Yeah, so like is something going on with Carr?
Is he out though, Wentz? Because they made the new rules and stuff?
No, I thought because he was unvaccinated, he was definitely going to be out, even with the new rules.
It's saying right here, we'll start if he clears COVID protocols.
Well, maybe not.
I think they shortened some stuff up. I don't know if that's hinging on him or not. I feel like that spread's still. That's got to be hinging on him playing. They must think he's going to play.
Right, because I'm like, the Raiders, they not that bad where you can't have your starting quarterback out there and you still going to win by that. Nah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on Derek Carr. So, yeah, I guess
I'll take the Raiders in the spread. Yeah.
The +7?
Yeah, I'll take Raiders +7. But if Wentz doesn't play, then we can wash it. We'll just throw it out.
I want the Raiders to win this too. Damn it.
But they can win. They just don't have to win by 7 or win by 8.
I do think the Colts are that much better of a team. I do think they're significantly better than the Raiders.
And they can run the rock.
Yeah, if Wentz plays, I'll do that. Okay. I'll do that. The -7 with the Colts.
Okay.
Bears at home, -5.5.
Oh, you think Taylor got some legitimate MVP chances?
No.
I don't either, bro.
It's probably going to be Brady or Rodgers.
Yep.
Bears at home, -5.5 against the Giants. I don't even want to bet on it. I don't even want to pick this game.
I like these ones. This is extra janky.
I hate this.
-5.5?
Who's the Giants at? Is they Fromm back there again? Or
I think so.
Oh, my.
Or
I'll take the Bears then. I'm trying to look up Daniel Jones.
Danny Dimes, is he back? What we looking like?
I'm not seeing anything right now. This is just a mess. Yeah, I'm taking Bears.
You're taking Bears straight up, or because it's what
straight
5.5?
up? Yeah, I would do straight up. Yeah, I don't know if I don't want to mess with points on this one.
I don't get the points in this one.
I don't
get no points in that one, man. Nah, because I would take the Giants for the points.
I'll give you 3 on the Giants.
3.5.
All
right, that works.
Bears -3.5 then for me. Bet. 49ers at home. We got a lot of picks on this one.
We do.
49ers at home, -12 against the Texans. Is your boy back?
No, they still going with Mills, but Mills balled out last week, though.
He actually did play
He balled out last week.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers were missing some guys. But
they were, but it still was impressive, man.
It was, yeah.
So you believe in it?
Who, the Texans, the +12?
Can they do it again?
There's a lot of points still.
Yeah.
Because 49ers look shaky a little bit against the Titans. I still think they're solid. They should make the playoffs. The points are no. Man, the Texans have something going right now. At home, 49ers though. That's a lot of points. -12
is a lot, bro.
I mean, yeah, obviously I'm taking straight up 49ers. Right. But are we doing anything with the points?
That's my thing. 12.
Niners -12. I'll do -10. Niners.
Can I get 10.5? No, let me get 11. Can I get 11?
Oh, come on.
Let me get 11. What's the difference? Ain't that big of a difference, man. Let me get 11.
10's a lot. I'll do 10. -10.
I don't like that one. I don't want to touch that.
All right.
Yeah.
Chargers at home, -6.5 against the Broncos.
I'll take the Chargers.
-6.5?
Straight up.
Yeah, I'll take Chargers straight up, too. We need the Broncos to win this one.
We do, though. That's the problem.
We definitely need the Broncos.
Does lightning strike twice?
Is Bridgewater back?
You think it strikes twice, though?
I don't think it matters, though.
I mean, 2 gloves? You know how 2 gloves get, man.
I'll actually do Chargers -6.5. I'll take the points. You want to do that? If you want to do Broncos +6.5, it's on the table.
I don't want the Broncos. No, I'm cool.
Not the +6.5.
Yeah, I'm cool. Now you keep them points.
Cowboys, Cardinals. Cowboys -6.5.
Oh.
Cardinals +6.5. There's so many injuries with the Cardinals.
Take AZ.
With the points?
You take AZ, I'll take Dallas.
No, Cowboys, they're on something right now. This is one they would drop. This is one they would drop for sure.
And because of that, I'll take Dallas. All right.
You were just doing straight up?
Yeah, I'll take Dallas straight up. You take
I would need the points. I think. With those injuries with Arizona.
It's the Cowboys. We know this is a game that they lose. We know this is a game. This is definitely the game.
It does.
We thought it was the Vikings game earlier. It wasn't. This is definitely the game, bro.
Man, I don't like the Cardinals with the injury situation going on.
But they ain't that banged up. They be all right.
No Hopkins.
They don't need Hop. They got an MVP candidate.
It's different.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. They got defense. Yeah. They got all the pieces you need, man.
At least need the points.
How many points can we talk about?
It's 6.5.
I don't like 6.5 though. Can we alter that?
No.
Could I get you at 5.5?
I don't even feel good about that.
Could I get you at 5.5?
No, because I don't even feel good about 6.5. I'm not even doing it. I don't want this one. I'm taking Cowboys too.
Fair enough.
We have
Panthers and
four
Saints.
more. Yeah, Saints
okay.
minus 6.5 against the Panthers. Jeez,
bro,
man.
Who are the quarterbacks? Because then the Panthers just released Cam, right?
Did they officially release him?
I don't know.
They just benched him. Sam Darnold's definitely starting.
Right. That's what. Yeah.
They didn't release him.
So it was just looking like it was going to be.
Okay. Bench Cam Newton.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Plus 6.5. Saints minus 6.5.
And the Saints are going out there with Ian Book again. Ooh, that got gory.
This quarterback situation around the league is just...
that was terrible.
I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to see here. Matt Rule, that's the Panthers. That's who they named the starter. I'll type in Ian Book and see what comes up. But
yeah,
this is another one I might not want to mess with here.
Yeah.
No, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything right now. Yeah, I don't want to mess with this one.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'll take Saints straight up, but
you would take them straight up?
Yeah, they're favored minus 6.5. You want to do that with me not knowing this quarterback situation?
I would if I believed in the Panthers defense. I do not. I do not. That's why I picked the.
No, he's gonna come. Taysom Hill's gonna be back. They say.
Oh, so you going with your boy Taysom?
I will. I'll do straight up.
All right. Okay. So you believe in the Taysom Hill?
I don't, but Saints team as a whole, they're halfway decent. They're better than the Panthers at least.
Well, for me, I just love the Saints defense. I think the Saints defense causes big issues for Sam Darnold. So yeah, I'm cool on that one.
Nothing.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
don't want that
Seahawks at home against the Lions, minus 7.5. Lions on a little bit of a run.
I mean, my dog been out there doing his thing, coaching and stuff. Man, I might.
Points.
Yeah. What's the points to spread?
Minus 7.5.
I'll take a 7.5
with the Lions.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, how about we make it a clean 7?
Nah, I like 7.5.
Make it a clean 7. That way, if Seahawks win by 7, then it's a wash.
I like 7.5. I want
how
you
about
to
7?
Win. Bro, this is the Detroit Lions we're talking about. You got Russell Wilson over there. We're talking about Jared Goff. We're talking about Dan Campbell. We're talking about that crew. Okay? It's not a lot going on over there. The fact that I'm even taking this.
No, you know what I know too. Seahawks are really dysfunctional right now.
Come on, bro. It's Russ we talking about. And Deke.
I don't think he cares.
You got Deke.
This is a weird Russ season.
No, it's not. This is a Russ getting ready to leave. Russ about to come to Pittsburgh, so he's trying to audition. This is a significant game for him, all right?
Show that he could beat the Lions.
Exactly, because hey, y'all couldn't do it without me, huh? Look what I did. All right, so let me get the Lions. I need with the
7.
Points.
Let's just do 7.
7.
Let's just do 7. Then
you really gonna give me 7.5, bro? That's crazy.
Not 7.5, just 7.
All right, I'll take the 7.
All right, 7's fair. I got Seahawks minus 7. All right, 2 more. Packers at home against the Vikings. Packers minus 13.5. I think Cousins went on COVID. That's why.
He on COVID. Okay. I was about to say if he ain't on COVID, I'll take points.
Now who do they have? Is it going to be Mond? Yeah, Kirk Cousins COVID.
Yeah, cool. Kellen Mond was cool coming out, but I'm alright on him. Yeah.
Does he make the Vikings better?
I'll give you the points.
Plus 13.5.
You want 13? I just got one by 14. I'll take that.
Oh, man.
Packers, I mean, they barely got out of it against the Browns, and they had, 4 turnovers in that game? 3 in the first half.
Packers defense is nice, though.
Think about
is it officially going to be Mond?
Bro, they have 4 turnovers against the Browns and only 1 by 1.
Mond kind of looks sketchy in preseason.
Come on, man.
It's at Packers.
Green Bay shaky, man.
It's a night game.
And Aaron Rodgers' toe. His pinky toe broke, remember? So he can't even move the same way.
Oh, man. They haven't announced yet. They're saying Sean Mannion or Kellen Mond.
So you got some options there.
I don't like the man. At least the Mond. Now it's saying Kellen Mond's unvaccinated status puts him at risk for close contact, absence. This is a mess. I don't want to deal with this one. Last one. Do you want to revise your pick? Steelers at home, plus 3.5 against the Cleveland Browns.
Not.
I
do not. As much as I would love to, I do not want to. And the only way I would take the Steelers in this, I would take the points. I want the 3.5. And you're not going to pick the Browns because that would be blasphemy.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
So, yeah.
So we're at odds on this one. We got a lot of picks, man. Bro. We have a ton of picks. Honestly, I don't even know if we could go back and recap these. I might have to watch it back. I can't remember all the stuff that we did. We could try. We have the 2 college games, or we have the 1 college game today. I have Michigan, you have Georgia.
Yeah, because you went with you gonna hop on the Bama bandwagon all of a sudden. 2 weeks ago you was big.
I can't pick against
2 weeks ago you was big Georgia. Oh yeah. Ain't no Roll Tide. Okay, and now all of a sudden it's Roll Tide. You in here? I love Alabama. Yeah, Crimson. Let's go.
All right, so Jets, Bucks, nothing there. Eagles, Washington, nothing there. We both said Eagles. Falcons, Bills. We said we were going to revisit this. The plus 14 Falcons.
Yeah.
Maybe on Sunday or something we could because I still want to check out to see what's going on with the Falcons.
Yeah, I just don't know why that spread is so
If there's no reason for it, then I'll do the plus 14 if you want to do that.
If they all healthy, I don't want the 14.
Okay. All right, we'll just leave that one then.
If it's, I need some COVID in there.
Yeah, because then if it's COVID, I don't want to bet it. So we won't mess with that one. Chiefs, Bengals. I got Chiefs. You got Bengals. Mm-hmm. And that's with the points.
With the points. And then we did the exact opposite.
Ravens, Rams. Yeah, I have Ravens. You have Rams.
Yep. Points, though.
Patriots, Jags. Nothing there. Titans, Dolphins. This one's straight up.
Yeah, because I took Dolphins in there.
Yeah, I got Titans. Yeah. Colts, Raiders. I got the 7 with the Colts. -7 with the Colts. Right. You got Raiders. Mm-hmm. Bears, Giants. Nothing. Niners, Texans. We didn't say anything for that.
Yeah.
Chargers, Broncos. Yeah, I don't think you took that point. You didn't take the Broncos.
No,
I said I'll give you the Broncos.
I ain't want them.
Cowboys, Cardinals, nothing.
Yeah, because no. I thought we did 6.
No, you were trying to get me. I'm like, no, I don't want it.
You sure you don't want 6?
I promise. Yeah, I don't want that.
You sure?
Yeah, because you were trying to give me 6.5, and I didn't even feel good about it.
You really don't like 6.5?
No, I don't like that one. I got Cowboys. I can't do that.
Fair enough. Just checking.
Saints, Panthers.
James Conner been balling out though. I think he's still hurt right now, though.
He was out the last game.
He was last, yeah.
Saints, Panthers, nothing on that one, right?
Yeah.
Because I said Saints.
And the quarterback situation was wacky, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seahawks, Lions. We did 7.
Yeah, I like Lions for that.
We did 7. -7. I got Seahawks. You got Lions. Packers, Vikings, nothing. Then we have Steelers, Browns.
So here we got a slate, man.
We got some picks. I'll get it organized for us on Sunday to get our picks out there.
I like it.
I'm up 4 games right now.
Yep, I like it.
But this could be a big swing week. This could be a huge.
Well, I mean,
week.
These next couple weeks, yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
Playoffs, yeah, with the extra game now too, even on the wild card. Throwing that on Monday night.
Yeah,
that's sick. Yeah. I like that a lot. It's probably not good for the players. But
not at all.
It's good for the viewers.
Yeah, viewers we're gonna love.
Extra day
as a player.
Playoff football.
Yeah. Monday game or it's like that Saturday game. It's like, yo, I got to get that one. You shorted me a day. Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
Podcast.
No doubt, man. See if we got any other supers that popped up. And after that, we'll get up out of here and, see y'all next year.
One of those guys.
Yeah, I feel like I had to do it, right? See you next year. Yeah. Isn't that what you're supposed to say, right? Next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
People say it all the time. See you next year. Next year. Hey. This is the last show this year. I'll see you next year.
It officially is. Yeah, this is it.
All right, so let's see. Supers that just came.
Oh, yeah, good call. Getting the super chats. The one I'm at, it looks like I only have one on this one. Kyle.
Yeah, that's what
I'll read it. He says, fanboying it up from the shout out. Thoughts on Jordan Davis falling to the second round? I don't even know who Jordan Davis is right now. And getting either a linebacker or corner with the first and the second.
Jordan Davis, the cat from Georgia, the
defensive tackle they were talking about. Mm-hmm. It all depends on Tuitt.
Yeah.
If Tuitt's back, we don't got to worry about that.
I thought you said Tuitt was retiring.
No, someone in the chat said that. But yeah, I guess I wouldn't even be surprised at that at this point. Like if he just decided to retire in February.
I sure hope he don't.
I don't either.
But at the same time, would you rather he just makes a decision one way or the other versus how it was this year where we hoping that he comes back, but it kind of kills you roster-wise because you can't necessarily go all in.
There's no way he's going to be able to do that again. I don't think the Steelers would let that happen, right?
Yeah, I feel like
there's no way you could just sit out another season and take on a contract. And,
because like the passing of his brother, that's a one-off. You handle this season accordingly, very touch and go.
Well, touch and go, like surgery and the injury too.
Yeah, surgery, injury that happened going into week 1 as well. So it's a lot that plays into it in terms of just like the handling of everything. That's what I'm getting to. But yeah, you typically don't get multiple years of that. Yeah, I'll be very, very surprised, man. Very surprised. So we'll see, though, man. We'll see. That's another thing to watch this offseason. Because,
obviously, if he doesn't come back, we actually do need a lot of defensive line.
Absolutely. Whether you're talking about him coming back or are they potentially going to say they want to restructure, move any money around? Like, there's a lot they could go on with that situation as well. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to monitor that, though.
Whew. I think that's it.
think so as well. And I was looking through, checking everything.
Unless we're missing anything.
Double check it twice. Oh, last thing. I did remember this. Been talking about the promo code, right, for the Teesprings merchandise, whether you're talking the coffee mugs. I see that's pinned in the chat right now, but obviously talking about the shirts, the hoodies and stuff like that. That today is the last day of the 15% off. All right. So if you use the promo code Moats on the Teesprings, which, like I said, was where all the Arthur Experience with Deke podcast merchandise is located at. Put that promo code in, you will get your 15% off. But today is the last day, so make sure you hit that. But other than that, man, we
got one from our guy Michael Patrick McCracken,
my Irish brother.
I like his take here. Steelers go 6-0 to start 2022. I think that would mean we're Super Bowl champs, right?
I would like that as well.
I would assume.
Yeah, I would like that as well, because we would have one next week and then
Browns, Ravens. And then, four in the
playoffs. Yeah.
Perfect. Like that prediction.
I like it. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
We actually need Bush back.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So let the Bush grow. Let's go, Bush. Let's go. So with that being said, man, Happy New Year to everybody. Stay safe out here tonight. If you are going to be consuming adult beverages, I feel like I have to do this. Please use a car service, whether it's Uber, Lyft, call a friend. Just make sure y'all got plans so that we keep.
Don't start off the new year like that.
Yeah, we don't want no Deweys, okay, none of that, and we don't want anybody getting injured in any way, shape, or form. So please, please, please be safe out there tonight. But with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all, and until next time, baby.
Peace.